Associates, helping you find the missing pieces. Lakeside Oral Surgery, serving the River Valley community since 2011. Ashley Heating and Air. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com. Heinzman & Son Tire Company, the best place to go for replacement tires and quality vehicle repairs since 1987. Real bankers, real people, real relationships. Central Arkansas Surgical Center, whose compassionate care and medical excellence are close to home. E&F Roofing, keeping Arkansas covered for 3 generations. Offering time, don't drive a wimpy truck. First State Bank, putting you first. Real estate gone a better way. Clean Tire Coiness, no stress with Coiness. Joshua's Fine Jewelry, a customized jewelry experience. Alathus Realty, buying or selling your home has never been easier. Call our friends at Alathus Realty. C&D Drugstore, courtesy and service since 1958. Fowler's Athlete's Corner, because you deserve putting customers first in River Valley. Mr. Break and Move. When you need an auto repair shop, you can count on Old South Restaurant. We're here for you. Come on by Old South. Arkansas Valley Farmers Association, your one-stop shop for farming, gardening, and pet supplies. Liberty Wash, where you've always got options. River Valley Tinning and Glass, your local glass and tinning experts. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, more than just tires. Tracer Communications, communication is key. And by Miller Roofing Company, a trusted name in roofing. Russellville Cyclone Basketball on River Country 102.3 KCJC.
Welcome, everyone, to Airedale Arena here at Alma, Arkansas. It's time for some Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. We're just a little bit to the time of getting started. They were wanting to start about 10-15 minutes early. Russellville wasn't here in time to do that, but they've already done the national anthem, and so they've done the starting lineups right now and just finished it. And so we may be getting started about 5 minutes before tip. There was no JV game before this. We're supposed to tip off at 6 o'clock, but they're looking at getting started right now. And so we may be, Steven, sorry, we may not get very much of the pregame going because the Lady Cyclones have already been introduced and they're coming out on the floor, as is the Alma Lady Airedales. Lady Cyclones in their road black uniforms with red numbers and white trim. And for the Lady Airedales, they're in their home white uniforms with green and gold trim. Only time we root against the green and gold is when we play Alma. We're set for action right now, so we are starting early. We're the only ones that didn't get the memo. The Lady Cyclone's going to win the opening tip, and we haven't even given you the starting lineups right now, but we'll do that as we get started. Lady Cyclones starting who they normally start with Shy Willis, Zariah Willis, Drew Robinson, Talia Ely, and Brenna Burke. Willis fakes the three. Z misses the shot on the drive. The follow is good there by the Lady Cyclones, Talia Ely, and the Lady Cyclones lead it by a score of 2-0 early on. Russell winning the opening tip there. Getting offensive rebound there by Talia. Lady Cyclones did not press in the backcourt, but looking to trap in the front court. Going inside, and Alma almost turned the ball over away, but it was tipped by Ely underneath. And so they won't reset the shot clock. It'll be set at 22, but Alma going to have it underneath. The Lady Airedales of Alma, coached by Cody Mann. We'll talk about that as we progress through the evening. A lot of Cyclone fans, of course, know Cody Mann. There's a foul on the drive by the Lady Cyclones. And I think this is going to be on Ely. It will be. It'll be her first. And it'll send number 33, Jordan Gramblick, to the free throw line. Cody Mann in his 8th season, he left Russellville's boys program to come here to coach the girls. And, of course, knew in the future he was going to be able to coach his daughter, Lydia Mann. She is a starter. She's wearing number 3, the 5'9" senior. She's missed 2 seasons because of 2 different knee injuries, but she's back this year, and we're wishing her good health. The second free throw is good as Gramblick hits both of them, and we're all tied at 2. Ely inside, kicking it right back out. Faking the 3 is Zariah Willis. They go right back into Talia. Turnaround jumper won't go, and she's going to be whistled for her second personal foul there. And there wasn't a lot of contact there. Are they going to get that? It is. It's going to be 2 on her. And Lady Cyclone's going to have to play without Talia here, who's gotten 2 fouls within the first 55 seconds of this game. That's unlike her. Wasn't a lot of contact. A lot of people will say over the back, and that's what they seemingly called there, but there wasn't contact. She reached over the player to try to tip the rebound to herself, but Talia may be sitting for a good little long while. Lady Cyclone's going to have to alter what they do. Here's a 3-point try. This one no good by Presley Taylor. We'll talk about her as this evening progresses. She can really knock it down from the outside. We're all tied at 2. A pass trying to go in the corner. Ball was tipped away, and the Lady Airedales have it. In transition, they're going to throw it in front court to Lydia Mann, who has to save it inbounds. She does. Alma on the attack. A 3-point try is good there by Helena Duggar. That's not their main 3-point shooter, but she knocked that one down anyway, and Alma leads it by a score of 5-2. Presley Taylor is the one who they normally like to shoot from the outside. She's the all-time 3-point shooter in Lady Airedale history, and we've still got a whole season to go. There's a drive, a missed shot from the inside by Brenna Burke, and the Lady Cyclones trailing 5-2. They're in a world of hurt right now. No, they're only down 3, but again, in the first 55 seconds, Talia Ely picks up 2 fouls, and she's sitting a while. Coming in for her was number 2, Zaria Campbell, the 5'7" junior guard, but it forces Russellville to change a little bit. They're not a deep basketball team, but also not a lot of players like Talia on anybody's team.
Well, it looked like Ely had a target on her back. She's getting 2 fouls very quickly.
Russellville opening on defense on a box and 1, and they are fronting Presley Taylor, number 32, whether she's got the ball or not. There's a 3-point shot made by Jordan Gramlich. Lady Cyclones trailing 8-2. It's Shy Willis on defense that has drawn to guard Presley Taylor. She may not get much scoring if they're going to guard like that, but Lady Cyclone's going to have everybody else kind of cool off a little bit. Russellville trailing 8-2. Here's Shy Willis, misses a 3 from the top of the key underneath. A defensive rebound there by Alma. Russellville may only get 1 shot for a while as long as Talia's out of the game. So we may be needing to maximize those first shots because that's maybe all Russellville gets. Shy Willis, number 20, closely guarding Presley Taylor. I bet she gets frustrated at some point tonight. Number 34, Helena Duggar, who's got 1-3, had it. They go inside now with a drive by Gramlich is good. And a timeout called by Russellville. A 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. 4:45 left to play here in the first quarter. About as bad a start as you can have. Talia Ely with 2 fouls in the first 55 seconds of the game. Russellville trails by 8, starting the game early. Maybe that had something to do with it. But Jordan Gramlich, number 33 for Alma, has 7 points, and Helena Duggar with the other 3. No. Russellville calling a timeout there. And calling a 30-second timeout. They got the clock started a little bit late. I get a little bit 30 seconds, but Coach Will Stewart settling his team down a little bit. Lady Cyclones coming into this game 14-4 overall, 1-1 in conference play. For Alma, they're, as we said, they're coached by Cody Mann. They are 5-9 overall, 1-1 in conference play, but they're tough to beat at home, and they've opened up an 8-point lead here early. Russellville with the basketball in the corner is Campbell. Cross-court pass. It's tipped away. It's going to go in the back court. Russellville will pick it up. Not over and back because it was touched by Alma. Brenna Burke on the right wing. She'll get it in the corner to Zariah Willis. 14 seconds on the shot clock. There's Shy Willis, and not a lot of inside out you can do with Talia on the bench. Shy Willis will get the pass from Brenna. 3-pointers missed. Off the backside is the rebound by Zariah Willis. Russellville getting one offensive rebound there. We got to cherish those in this game with Ely on the bench. I bet that alters a little bit the way Alma wants to play defense, but I'm sure they're fine with it. A 3-2 zone. Brenna Burke will launch one from way downtown. That one in and out. Ball tipped, and Campbell with the rebound inside goes up strong and puts it up and in.
Good rebound. Offensive rebound by Campbell. Very aggressive, taking it back up.
Well, there's a player that fell down for Alma. And here's Campbell. No, check that. That's Zariah Willis with the steal in Alma's front court. She'll get it into her front court. Burke gets the pass from Campbell and puts it up and in, and now a timeout called by Cody Mann. He doesn't like the 4-0 run there that Russell's put on, so the Lady Airedale is going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. Russellville trailing 10-6. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Alma calling that timeout. Lady Cyclones have scored the last 4 points, but Russellville trails 10-6. It's going to be a common theme through the first half, but just in case anybody's joining us, Ely with 2 fouls in the first minute, in the first 55 seconds, is on the bench. A pull-up jumper knocked down there by Jordan Gramlich, and she's really picking up the slack. There may be a lack of scoring if Russellville continues this box and one by Presley Taylor, number 32, who again is their all-time three-point shooter. Career-wise, and she still has the rest of the conference season to do it, to build on it. Inside to Campbell. She makes a nice little move and puts it up and in along the right side.
Campbell's getting used to that post position, scoring 2 in a row here.
Yeah, she's 5'7", not much of a post player, but she's doing pretty well with it so far. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 4 again. Turnaround jumper in the lane is good by Gramlich, and that's one of the things that you can see, not just the scoring of Ely, but the defense. There's no defensive presence inside, and they're going to take it in at will, especially if the Lady Cyclones are going to play tough around the three-point line. Alma's a three-point shooting team, but they sense a weakness here in Russellville. Shy Willis, a quick jump pass that goes right out to Brenna. Brenna will beat her man, jump stop in the lane, throws in the corner. Shy Willis from 3. That one's no good. Rebound tipped, and Drew Robinson's going to chase it down on the left side. Drew gets the pass back from Big Z. So throws it to Little Z. Her pass was tipped out near midcourt. Brenna catches it, settles everybody down. We got 25 seconds on the shot clock. She'll launch one from the top of the key. That one no good. With the rebound is Gramlich. And they'll walk it up the floor. Lady Cyclones trailing 14-8 here. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Pass along the right wing. This is Lydia Mann, Coach Mann's daughter. At 2 knee braces, 1 on each knee. That's because of the 2 knee surgeries she's had her sophomore and junior year. Lady Cyclones with a steal and a foul called on Helena Duggar. It's the first foul called on Alma. And so Lady Cyclones will have it. They'd already gotten the steal, so already the turnover caused by their defense. Shy Willis on the left wing gets it back to the top to Brenna Burke. Nearing the final minute of the first quarter, Lady Cyclones trail by 6. Burke sees a double team, tried to dribble through it, has it stolen away by Duggar. Here comes Alma with a minute left on the first quarter clock. Continuing that box and one, number 32, Presley Taylor, standing in the corner. Shy Willis on her, just looking at Taylor. It's basically 4-on-4 right now. They go inside. There's Gramlich. Beats her man. Hits it on the drive. 16-8. They've doubled Russellville's score here. And I believe that's 13 points for Gramlich. She has 13 of their 16. Again, with Ely out of the ball game, not much you can do. Three-pointer on the way. It's good by Brenna Burke. She stops the scoring run. She's got 5. Lady Cyclones trail by 5.
Well, it's good that Brenna made that one. Kind of breaks the ice now.
Russellville extending their zone out. They're going to try to force the tempo a little bit without the inside presence. Throw in the corner. Here's a three-point try by Duggar. This one's an air ball. Gramlich with the rebound on the backside puts it up. Won't get it to go, but we got a foul called on Russellville. Only 3 fouls now called on Russellville, but 2 very important on Ely. And this one's going to be on Zaria Campbell, her first, the team's third. And it'll put Gramlich to the free throw line. She's already 2 of 2 from the line with 3.3 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. First free throw is good. 14 points for Gramlich. Substitutions coming in for Alma. Don't want to get a cheap foul, I guess is what they're thinking. Jaden Gramlich, number 23, sister of Jordan, is in the game. Second free throw is good. Lady Cyclones 3 seconds if they want to do something. Pass ahead to Brenna Burke. She'll launch one. It's partially blocked, and they got a foul. Brenna draws a foul on the buzzer. She's going to get 3 free throws. The pom-pom squad for Alma didn't realize there was a foul called, and that was on Zoe Kimes, who had just checked in, and Brenna's going to the free throw line to take 3 free throws here with no time on the clock before we go to our first quarter break. And the coach over to talk to Cody Mann about something. I'm not sure what the – I think they're putting some time on the clock. Is that what they're doing? They're wanting to put 0.2 seconds left on the clock. They put 2 seconds. It was 2 seconds. There we go. It's 0.2. And so Coach Mann had put his players on the bench. He's got to have at least 2 on the lane if there's time on the clock. I'll tell you, if they're only going to keep 2, let's miss the third one on purpose, put our people on the line, get an offensive putback real quick if we could.
That's a good thought.
Yeah. They only have 2 players on the floor. Second free throw is good. Brenna getting 3 free throws here because they're going to have to inbound it. Why not press? You never know what could happen. She hits all 3. Now Lady Cyclone's going to let them inbound it. And now we've come to the end of the first quarter. Our score, Alma 18, the Lady Cyclones 14. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Mom sounding.
Don't.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling for the for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy. Changing our world one step at a time.
Well, Lady Cyclones only trailed by 4 after 1 quarter of play, but this got really kind of everybody out of sync. Starting the game early, I don't know if we were all prepared for a 5:55 start. And what I mean by there was no JV game, so the Lady Cyclones didn't get here till almost 5:30 and starting the game a little early. I should say about 5:15. And Ely with 2 fouls in the first minute of the first quarter. Lady Cyclones are having to adjust, but they have, and they trail by 4 here. A 3-pointer missed by Alma right off the bat. And Lady Cyclones have it as it was tipped to Brenna Burke. She's going to find Campbell underneath for the layup. Zaria Campbell, I believe she's got 6. That's what I have her for. Lady Cyclones trail by 2. Campbell, the point man on the defense, picking them up about 3 quarters. They get across the timeline. She's defending there in that first quarter. Lady Cyclones were led by Brenna Burke with 8 points. Ball knocked out of bounds. It stays with Alma, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Alma with the basketball. 7:18 left to play in the first half. Going inside. Gramlich, she'll throw it in the corner. Lydia Mann, 3-pointers and air ball. It's caught and put up and in there by Presley Taylor. Well, we're guarding her to not shoot the 3, but she did sneak in there after the missed shot. Got the offensive putback. Playing a box and 1 on Presley Taylor, meaning you have 4 players that are playing a zone and 1-on-1 on Taylor. Nice feed inside. Big Z finding Drew Robinson for the layup. Lady Cyclones cut it to 2 once again, using that pressure. Maybe we can get a cheap turnover here and tie this ball game. Ball was tipped on the pass, and Shai Willis comes up with it after it was tipped by Burke. Shai a 2-on-3, but she's got a pretty good angle, and she's going to draw a foul on the way to the basket. It'll be the 3rd team foul on the Lady Airedales. And we're going to wait and see who the foul's on. I think it'll be on number 33. If that's who. That is Jordan Gramlich. That'd be fine. Get her in foul trouble. She got 15 points.
I was going to say, Drew Robinson has a knack of getting behind the defense, and she showed it again just a little bit ago.
Free throw is good by Shai. It's her first point of the game. 70% free throw shooter on the season.
That ball went straight up and right back down again.
And that one missed on the second one, and Alma has the rebound. So Lady Cyclones get 1 of 2 from Shy Willis, and they cut the Alma lead to 1. At the top is number 33, Jordan Gramlich. She's the one with 15. Left side, Lydia Mann will knock down the 3 for her first point. They like to shoot from the outside. Presley Taylor is the best that's ever been here at Alma, but she's not the only one. Lydia Mann can hit him, Gramlich, Duggar. They got 4 players that can do it. There's a shot missed by Burke. Rebound is a scramble for, and Duggar comes away with it for the Lady Airedales, and they'll slow it up. 23-19 our score. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. And Ely's been on the bench with 2 fouls. Got those in the first 55 seconds. You wonder if she might play a minute or 2 here in the second quarter. Here's a drive, and the ball taken away by Zariah Willis. It's a one-on-one. She'll slow it up, trying to get it to Campbell, who is trailing the play, and it was stolen away by Alma, and a foul called on Russellville. And this will be on Zaria Campbell, and she's got 2 fouls. Alma will have it. That looked good, and all of a sudden it just went awry for Russellville, and Lady Cyclones need another turnover here. They got to stay out. They've only got 4 fouls, but 2 of them on 2 players, and they're gonna have to watch that because they're not a deep basketball team. A pass inside. Nobody was there to try and go to Lydia Mann, and Drew Robinson actually intercepted it. She was playing the block. Here's Zariah Willis, missed the drive, but she'll draw the foul, and we're going to shoot 2.
Well, one thing that's very good for Russellville, we're driving toward the basket, being aggressive, and drawing some fouls.
I thought you were going to say the one good thing about Russellville, we just had Gramlich pick up her second. And Zariah Willis shooting 2 here. It's the first. And so Gramlich will check out of the game with 2 fouls. And checking in for Russellville, number 15, Aaliyah Thomas, a 5'8 senior. And Shy Willis gets a breather. Second free throw is good. Another substitution coming in, and here's Talia Ely coming in with 2 fouls. Boy, she just can't be aggressive, and that's going to be interesting because it's tough to tell a player to back off. You know it. Lady Cyclones within 2, nearing the 5-minute mark here in the first half. They get the ball across the timeline just barely, 9 seconds on the time it took them. Here's a 3-pointer from the corner, miss. Ely got out there to challenge that. Offensive rebound by Gramlich, and this time it's Jaden Gramlich, but she misses. So Jaden Gramlich, not Jordan, not the one with 2 fouls and 15 points. She's on the bench. Lady Cyclones can tie it with a bucket here. Drew Robinson in the corner, gets along the baseline to Ely. They triple team her. Somebody's open. Campbell launches one from 3, nothing but net. And Zaria Campbell has given the Lady Cyclones a lead with a 3-pointer there.
Well, she's played inside now. She just hit a 3-pointer, so she can play both positions.
Well, they collapsed on the Ely, and I'm surprised. They had 3 people around him. It's one thing to double team her. Even when she was in the game early, they didn't double team her. They triple team her there. Lady Cyclones with the lead. Here's a 3-point try by Alma. Hits the rim, goes over the backboard. They didn't blow it dead. They should have. But there's Brenda Burke to get the defensive rebound. She trails the play, and she'll slow it up once she gets it in the front court. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Lady Cyclones with a 1-point lead. They've been battling back to get that 1-point lead. They've double-teamed Brenda Burke, and a jump ball called, and I don't agree with that one. Coach Stewart's pretty upset about that one. It looked like, I thought they were going to call a reach-in. I didn't think it was either that anyway, and it wasn't tied up long enough to get the jump ball, but it does stay with Russellville. They've messed up and gave us a new 35-second shot clock. Off the inbounds pass, the shot was blocked from behind. Campbell hits the deck. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say off Russellville.
And the official furthest away is the one who made the call. Very interesting.
Are you talking about on the jump ball? Yeah.
No, on that call right there.
On the jump ball it was, and I didn't think they'd had it tied up long enough, and it wasn't any kind of block pass or palm ball or anything like that. That was a little quick on the whistle. It'll cost the Lady Cyclones the next jump ball possession. Lady Cyclones, though, still hanging on to a 1-point lead, and will whistle away from the basket. An offensive foul called underneath, trying to set the screen.
Was it a foul or 3 point?
3-second lane violation. Okay, I was looking at Jaden Gramlich. I thought she committed the foul. She got the 3-second. We'll take it either way. Shy Willis back in the game for Russellville, replacing Zariah Willis. They go inside to Ely. She's deep in the block, and she traveled with the basketball. She's trying to back her way in and lost her pivot foot, and they get her for the travel. 3:14 left to play here in the first half. The Lady Cyclones leading 24-23. Alma breaking the slight pressure by Russellville. They go inside to Jaden Gramblick, and a reach-in foul called. Boy, that's just underneath there. It looked like it was going to be a steal for Russell. We're going to get a foul called on Shy Willis. That'll be her first. And that's what Coach Stewart's talking about there. He said the guy on the right wing made that call inside the lane. He just said you're out of position. You could read his lips here as he turned, and he's right. Here's a nice little move by Lydia Mann. Missed the left-handed layup, though. Lady Cyclones, no, they can't control the rebound. It's taken away by Presley Taylor. There's a drive by Gramblick, and a whistle, a foul called on Ely, and that's a 3 on her. Talia Ely's just picked up her 3rd personal foul. And
that's a bad call.
That's going to send Jaden Gramblick, number 23, to the free throw line, the 5'9" sophomore. There were 2:50 left to play here in the first half. First free throw is no good.
That is a bad call.
Second free throw is no good. Well, what do they say? The ball don't lie?
That's right.
She missed both free throws. That tells you the basketball guys knew that wasn't a foul. Campbell going to launch a three-pointer for Russellville in the corner. That one no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville.
I look at it like this. If you're going to call it tight, call it at both ends. Don't play it just one end.
24-23 all through that. We haven't had any scoring the last couple minutes. Russellville with a 1-point lead. Under 2.5 to go here in the first half. Ely on the bench now with 3 fouls for Russellville. Cross-court pass was deflected, but Alma keeps possession of it. Now double team in the corner without a dribble. They're trying to go inside to Jaden Gramblick, and she traveled with a basketball. She started to dribble, and she pinned the ball up against her own leg. She slammed the basketball to the floor. Lady Cyclones, Brenna Burke is wanting a technical foul. She looked at the official, not going to get it. I think just because she was upset at herself. I don't think she was upset at the call. Kylie Poole will check out for Alma. And Lady Cyclones have it, looking to build on this 1-point lead. Nearing the 2-minute mark left here in the first half. Zariah Willis with it. Still behind the three-point line as she gives it up to Campbell in the corner. Campbell posting up. And she'll pop back out, but not with the basketball. Zariah Willis looking for that skip pass. It's just not there. Going in the corner to Drew. Back to the top. Shy Willis open. Top of the key. Three-pointer. Well, when she spotted up there, you could tell that was going in. That's her first field goal of the game. She's got 5 points for Russellville. The Lady Cyclones lead by 4. Number 24, Zoe Kimes gives it up to Lydia Mann. She'll miss the 3 from the top of the key. Drew Robinson bumped but got the rebound, and Lady Cyclones going to push it up the floor here with 1:20 left in the first half. Burke will slow it down, get it to Zariah Willis, shading the left side. To Shy, all happening behind a three-point line. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 1:08 left to go in the game. In the first half. Brenna Burke. They're looking to try to move her to the left side, but she'll go around right side. Catches the pass back from Shy. She's wide open from deep in the right side. Missed the shot. Rebound coming to Duggar for Alma. 49 seconds left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones holding on to a 4-point lead. A missed three-pointer. Mann gets the rebound for Alma, puts it back up. No good, and the ball comes all the way out to the three-point line where it's picked up by Zaria Campbell. A 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The Lady Cyclones have it. They cross the timeline here with 26 seconds on the shot clock. And Burke just dribbling. She's standing in the circle. And Alma still in a 3-2 zone, and they're not even coming out to the three-point line. They're going to let her take it as long as she wants. I said a 2-second, maybe a second and a half. They're coming out to challenge her. 5 seconds to shoot. 4 seconds. She'll take it left side. Here comes the double team. Shy Willis, left side, launches the three. Missed that one, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Cody Mann's wanting 1 second put left on the clock, so we're going to keep it right here, see if that happens. And they're going to talk it over. Are they going to add a second? No, they're not going to. We've come to the end of the first half. Our score, the Lady Cyclones 27, Alma 23. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Do you need help with health insurance, Medicare insurance, life insurance, long-term care insurance? We can help you find solutions. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates. Give us a call today and let us help you find solutions that best meet your needs. Giroux & Associates. Insurance in today's world can be filled with a variety of complicated issues, but it doesn't have to be that way. Let our professional staff simplify it for you. Giroux & Associates. You can call us at 479-857-2810.
Do you need your wisdom or other teeth removed? Do you have a toothache? Are you considering dental implants to replace missing teeth or to help anchor a denture? Be sure to see Dr. Forrest Bale for a no out-of-pocket consultation at Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is contracted with many insurance companies and has multiple financing options to minimize your out-of-pocket costs. Have your oral surgery in a caring, state-of-the-art facility right here in Russellville. Visit their website at lakesideofs.com.
They do the first down, had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold and nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, got a call, AshleyAir.com. Your heater breaks down, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. Fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice.
Heinzman and Son Incorporated reminds you when you need new tires or auto repairs, Heinzman and Son has a well-trained staff to treat you like family, and their goal is always on customer service. It's the foundation of their business, which is why so many people in the River Valley call Heinzman and Son their tire shop. Find Heinzman and Son on Facebook, check out their reviews, and call 880-1222 to make an appointment today. Heinzman and Son, serving the River Valley for over 30 years and counting.
Welcome back, the Lady Cyclones. If you just tuning in, you think, oh, the Lady Cyclones are up by 4. We're good. But the Lady Cyclones, it was a battle to get up by 4 as they lead it here 27-23. What's your thoughts of the first half? All right, we'll check back with you here in just a moment. We'll give you the scoring totals for Russellville. It was Brenda Burke with 8 points in the first half, but Russellville was led by 9 by Zaria Campbell. 5 points for Shy Willis, 2 for Talia Ely. For Alma, 15 points for Jordan Gramlich, and that's been their offense. And she scored all 15 points in the first quarter. Luckily, she picked up 2 personal fouls in the second quarter and had to sit the bench for Alma. They hit 3 threes in that first half. Lady Cyclones, of course, Talia Ely with 3 personal fouls. And so probably total, I bet she only played 3 or 4 minutes. In the first 55 seconds, had 2 fouls in the first quarter within the first 55 seconds. And came back in, played a little bit, pick up the 3rd foul. So I figure she'll probably start the second half, but with 3 fouls, she's really been hampered and only 2 points. Now what's your thoughts of the second half?
One time you said that Alma had us doubled in the score, and they did, but we came back, and we were 3 of 9 from 3-point. I tell you, the key to the whole thing was Campbell coming off the bench and really giving the Lady Cyclones a lift. She was 1 of 2 from the 3-point line and was able to work the post. That was the Lady Cyclones just did great without really a post player. Just a good first half for not only Campbell but for all the Lady Cyclones. The Alma, they were 3 of 11. So the 3 points shots were pretty equal. So I think it's Russellville playing a good defense and was able to get the rebounds even without Ely.
We're going to take a break and come back and give you the talk about the standings in the 5A West. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
The
This is Todd, Market President with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie, who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We have sort of a hidden gem right here in the Arkansas River Valley. Central Arkansas Surgical Center of Russellville. They're high on the hill at the intersection of Highway 7 and Interstate 40. We're talking quality local surgeons in a variety of capacities who can help you when it comes time for surgery. It's not a hospital, it's a surgical center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to centralarkansassurgical.com or call them at 967-1117.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Hello once again, River Valley. Shane back with you for Off-Road Tire in the big city of Russellville. You want to make sure that you got your tires looking right. ATVs, your camper tires, you got to make sure those things are right before you get on the road and boom, you got a blowout going up to deer camp. Nobody wants that. Don't wait to hear the pop. Go see my friends at Off-Road Tire, just 0.2 of a mile past UEC Theaters in Russellville. Don't drive a wimpy truck. Off-Road Tire in Russellville.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones with a 4-point lead. We're going to have to maneuver around with some foul issues. On our YouTube broadcast, we put the standings as an overlay so you can see. After 2 games, the Greenwood and Silent Springs both undefeated in the conference. Russellville, Mountain Home, Van Buren, and Alma all knotted up at 1-1. Harrison and Greenbrier 0-2 in conference. The Lady Cyclones will be taking on Mountain Home at Mountain Home on Tuesday night. Long way to go and tough conference a game there. On Tuesday night earlier this week, of course, the Lady Cyclones picked up their first conference victory over Greenbrier, 56-46. Other action, Greenwood all over Van Buren, 60-28. Silent Springs beat Alma to give them their first conference loss, 56-31. And Mountain Home beat the Harrison Lady Goblins, 57-43. As far as games tonight, Van Buren is at Mountain Home. Harrison is at Greenwood. And that leaves Greenbrier facing off against Silent Springs tonight. Of course, our game here, the Lady Cyclones with a 4-point lead, 27-23. We're going to take a final break. We come back, we'll have the third quarter for you. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
At Fleet Tire, Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. Fleet Tire knows the importance of the handshake and the significance of a referral. That will never change. At Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget because you, the customer, are always a top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress with Point S.
say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry to Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful, brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
Get ready to start the second half. Lady Cyclones with a 27-23 lead. I can't remember if Russellville led early on, like 4-0 or 2-0.
I don't think they did.
They did fall behind by 8 at one point, 16-8. They battled to get that back. Talia Ely will not start the third quarter. We thought she might, but wasn't sure with 3 fouls. I think this is the right move by Coach Stewart, and she will not start the quarter. Campbell, the only other Lady Cyclones in a little bit of foul trouble. 2 fouls, not that big a deal. They will start Gramblick, who has 2 fouls for them, and then they will throw the ball away. Looked like they were trying to go to Gramblick inside, and she didn't get the memo. She was supposed to go down to the low post. Nobody was home. The Lady Cyclones have it on a turnover by Alma to start this second half. Drew Robinson gives it up to Campbell. Little Z looking inside. Zaria Campbell, Little Z, and Zariah Willis, Big Z. Big Z has it in the corner. She'll fake the 3. Drive. Nice bounce pass underneath. Oh, it's going to be mishandled. Knocked out on the wing. There's a scramble for it. Now there's a jump ball. It'll stay with Russellville as Alma got the ball to start the second half, and Lydia Mann is down. And I tell you, when they down, everybody kind of holds their breath. They think, is this a knee injury? But they said, no, it's she was kind of tough to get up. So that girl's battled through a lot of pain and 2 injuries. They reset the shot clock. They're not supposed to do that. And but we won't say anything. It was down to 12. They've done it for both teams, and so until somebody catches it. But this is new for everybody this year. Lady Cyclones almost threw it away. Willis saves it in bounds for the Lady Cyclones. And Campbell with it on the right side. They'll get it to Shy on the left side, looking over this zone. Really not an inside presence without Ely in there. Zariah Willis on the right wing, nothing. They've clogged it up. They've gone to a 2-on-2 zone. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Nice feed to Drew Robinson on her drive. Lost it out of bounds, and it's going to be Alma basketball.
Yeah, she had an open shot if she could just control the ball, but really there's no defense by Alma. They're leaving the inside pretty much wide open.
On the right side is Gramblick. Jordan Gramblick, she'll pull up, kiss one off the glass. She got 17. She had 15 of that in the first quarter. Really took advantage from Ely being out, and then sat a good portion of the second quarter because she picked up her second personal foul. Drew at the top of the key looking inside for Willis. They're clogging the middle, and so she kicks it right back out. Zariah, cross-court pass to Burke. She'll drive inside, bounce pass down low to Drew Robinson, and that's good. And Drew gets the bucket. She's got 4. That's what you do against a zone there. You drive inside, make a move. They can't just sit on the inside like they had been doing. Good job.
She drew all the defense toward her and left Drew open.
Lydia Mann gets it to Gramblick, right side. A little jump stop as she traveled. No, they're going to call a blocking foul on Russellville. That was a travel. She took 3 steps, but Russellville going to get whistled for the first personal foul here, and it's going to go on number 12, Zariah Willis. That'll be her first, the team's first. And they're going to give her shots on this? I think they are. And Jordan Gramblick will go to the line to shoot 2. She's 4 of 4 from the free throw line in this game. Of course, all 4 of those coming in the first quarter. That's where she did all her scoring.
Well, that was excellent defense by the Lady Cyclones. Good charge taken there by Willis.
Well, I didn't think it was even got to that point. I thought she took 3 steps and hits the first free throw. 5:46 left to play here in the third quarter. She hits them both. Don't foul her if we get late in the game. She's perfect, 6 of 6, and she cuts the Lady Cyclone lead down to 2. Zariah Willis goes inside to Burke. She's outside the lane, though. Left alone, she'll take 1 dribble and put it up and in. Brenna with 10. I think when she realized that she was open, she said, hey, I can knock this down, this little 10-footer. Gramblick will leave it in the corner there to Presley Taylor. Cross-court pass caught by Lydia Mann before it went out of bounds. Back inside to Gramblick. They've already called 1 3-second in the lane, but not on her. She got to get out of the lane. 3-pointer is good. And a timeout called by Coach Mann after the made 3-pointer. maybe this will kill their momentum after the three-pointer made by Presley Taylor. We'll take a break. The Lady Cyclones with a 1-point lead here with 5:09 left to play in the third quarter. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Some thoughts about your home from Olathe Realty of Russellville. Many will tell you spring is the best time to sell. And if you've been considering putting your house on the market, why wait until spring when everyone else is on the market and you have more competition? Why not go on the market now when there's less competition and get more for your home? If you're ready to sell or you know someone who's thinking of selling, get in touch with the professionals at Olathe Realty of Russellville. Find them on Facebook.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones with a 1-point lead, 31-30. Presley Taylor just knocking down her first three of the game. She's got 5 points. And Presley Taylor's their all-time three-point shooter. She broke the 18-year-old record held by their assistant coach, Chanley Bottoms. She had 162 heading into a conference season. Had 15 in their Sheridan Invitational. She averages 3.5 made per game and 12 points a game. Lady Cyclones in that first half, box and one is what they played on there. And the only point she got was an offensive putback after an airballed three by somebody else. And she got that one off the skip pass when Russellville had switched to a zone. We'll see if they go back to that defense. And after the timeout, Russellville with the basketball. I'm sure there's a reason, but I've never, ever understood why you hit a three and you call a timeout. It just seems like you kill your momentum that you got going.
You're right. That's just
I understand it like late in the fourth quarter if you're stopping the clock. I don't understand it. Shy Willis with a three-pointer. Missed that one. Rebound, Alma, and they threw it away in the backcourt. Taken away by Drew Robinson. They'll give it off to Campbell, and now she's whistled for the travel. Zariah trying to drive in from that left side. Whistled for the traveling violation. Turn it over to Alma, and they can take their first lead of the second half with a bucket here. Lady Cyclones, a three-quarter press here. Three defenders in the backcourt. Alma going to beat it in the front court, but the ball was tipped away. Duggar lost it, picked up by Gramblick on the move. Missed the shot from the inside. Ball tipped out a couple times. It's going to go out of bounds and belong to Alma as it went off Russellville.
Is it just me, or does it seem like the Alma players are just parking themselves in the lane more than 3 seconds?
They got one of those calls in the first half. Gramlich will stop outside the lane. Needs some help as she picked up her dribble. Gives it over to Presley Taylor. And they'll reset their offense. 22 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Airedales. And they have gone to not really a box and one, but they are man-to-man defense as Shy Willis on Presley Taylor doesn't have the basketball. Lydia Mann, left side three-pointers, good. Lydia Mann's second bucket of the game. And Alma has a 2-point lead. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Brenna Burke will leave it for Zariah Willis. Campbell on the left side. Baseline Brenna. They double down on her. She'll kick it back out up top. Shy Willis open. Top of the key. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound. And Alma going to come away with it. Zariah Willis was knocked to the floor. Cyclone fans not happy about that. 2-point lead for the Lady Airedales. Lydia Mann will kick it back out. Gramlich fakes one way. We'll go back to the top of the key. They'll back it back out with 18 seconds to shoot. Gramlich left side. They circle Presley Taylor around. She wasn't open. Three-pointer miss from the top of the key and whistle. And I don't know what the foul or what the call is.
Oh, my.
They're going to call a foul underneath on Brenna Burke before the missed shot, or I guess it doesn't matter. Lady Cyclone's going to come in with Ely and Thomas. Campbell and Zariah Willis will sit down. So the foul called on Russellville. Inbounds pass comes to Gramlich. Misses one too hard off the backboard. They go back up with it and blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Alma. I get nervous now with Ely in the game. I don't know what they're going to call a fourth foul on her or what.
Oh, yeah, she better not look cross-eyed at one of the players or she'll get a foul.
33-31. Lady Cyclones trail by 2. Inbounds pass comes up top. They go to the high post to Gramlich. Shoots it over Ely. Barely grazed the iron. Talia with the rebound. Here come the Lady Cyclones trailing by 2. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Right side Shy Willis gives it right back to Brenna. Lady Cyclones need a bucket here. Ely at the high post, but she's out of the lane. They go on the baseline looking for the cutter, Talia. Couldn't get it to her because they were double teamed. Now the fire right side faking the three, step to the side. Brenna Burke misses the three from the right side. Ball tipped to Talia, has the rebound. Left side puts it up off the back of the iron. Alma with the rebound. Lady Cyclones got a couple chances there. Good open looks, just couldn't get anything to fall. And Alma with the basketball and leading by 2. Jordan Gramblick, left wing. Lydia Mann posting up, tries with the left hand, rolls off the iron, and Drew Robinson had it and whistle, and what's the call? The official goes and talks to both players, he's talking to Drew Robinson now. I still haven't signaled what the call is. Now he's going to call jump ball. It'll belong to Alma. I don't understand what's going on there, but...
yeah, why did our player get talked to and not the other one?
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't signal it right off the bat. Here's a drive to the basket, put up and in there by Duggar. She's got 5. And Alma with a 4-point lead. This is the oddest officiated game I've seen in a long time.
Oh,
the jump balls that we've seen, 2 of them, have been way too quick on the whistles. Going inside to Ely, turnaround jumper, and they're going to call a jump ball here.
Oh.
And it'll belong to Russellville. And now the Cyclone fans are really upset about this. And but Russell is going to maintain possession here with 1:47 left to go in the third quarter, trailing by 4. 22 seconds on the shot clock. They don't reset the shot clock here. They shouldn't, but they have been doing it. Inbounds pass, trying to go to Ely. Bumped a couple times. Ball loose, was picked out of the air by Drew Robinson. Top of the key, Thomas. Three-pointer is good. Aaliyah Thomas hitting the 3, and the Lady Cyclones are within a point. Gramlich crosses the timeline. Pass was deflected and loose ball, but picked up by Duggar. Started to dribble. Ball knocked away by Brenna Burke, and this one's got to be a jump ball. And still not waiting forever to signal it. You got to signal that, and they never actually do. But I guess everybody knew it was a jump ball. It'll belong to Alma. And 1:25 left here in the third. And Russell coming in with substitution, so that's what the delay is. Zariah Willis going to check in for Leah Thomas, who just knocked down that 3. Good job, Leah. That's her third made 3 of the season. And no, Leah is staying in. That's what I say. Drew Robinson is coming out. There was some confusion on that. They're going to inbound it. Ball was knocked away by Shy Willis and picked up by Brenna. And Brenna's going to be held in the backcourt. And here's the first foul called on Alma here in this third quarter with 1:21 left. Lydia Mann will check back in for Alma. Lady Cyclones will have it with 1:21 left here in the third, trailing by a point. Brenna holding the basketball way out up top, looking to see what kind of defense they're going to be in. Right side, Shy Willis. Didn't catch it in rhythm. Popping up top is Z Willis looking inside for Ely. They triple team her in the corner. Thomas, three-pointer, that one's no good. Rebound, Alma was battling for it. They lost it. Ely with the rebound. Dribbles in the lane, kicks it back out. Zariah Willis, three-pointer. That one's no good. Long rebound, Shy has it for Russellville. Lady Cyclones getting 3 opportunities here, and they'll set their offense. Lady Cyclones being as aggressive as they can, trying to stay out of foul trouble. Thomas, left side, will get baseline. Brenna lobs it inside for Ely. Fakes the pass, and now a charge is going to be called on Talia Ely. And folks, I try to hold my tongue. That's a bad call. Is a guy from way out on the wing. He was not the trail official. He was not the lead official, and he picks up the 4th foul on Talia.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a bad call. It was they tried to take the charge. There was a little bit of acting job. You see that? I mean, there's nothing wrong with. I don't fault the Alma player. Fault the official. That was a bad call. It was out of his position, out of his zone. And Russell going to have to alter how they play from here on. Here's an air ball missed from inside the free throw line by Jaden Gramlich. Russell has it, trailing by a point all through this. You got to credit these girls because we can sit here and complain with the fans about the calls, but they're playing through it. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. We're getting near the end of the third quarter. Shy Willis on the buzzer will miss the 3, and we've come to the end of the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trail 35-34. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition. Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6, Monday through Saturday.
Welcome back. One more quarter to play. The Lady Cyclones in a dogfight here. Both teams 1-1 in conference play. Russellville trailing 35-34. Talia Ely on the bench for Russellville. She's been in foul trouble the entire game and has 4 fouls here. They're still doing some crowd announcements here while the game's going on there. Russellville with the basketball. Drew Robinson at the top. Leah Thomas, who's 1 of 2 behind the three-point line. Nice pass inside to Zariah Willis, puts it up in the end.
Yeah, good aggressive shot there by Willis.
Good time for her first basket of the game. Lady Cyclones lead it by a point. Lydia Mann in the backcourt, gets it across the timeline with a pass. And now Duggar has it knocked away. No, that was Jordan Gramblick. Had it knocked away by Zaria Campbell. Brenna Burke, left side open, three-pointers, no good. Ball tipped and going to be out of bounds. It'll belong to Alma. I'm not even going to guess now. I'm just going to start saying that it's off us each time and then hopefully be pleasantly surprised. Russellville leading 36-35, 7:15 left to go in this game. Russellville extending their zone out a little bit. Gramlich open in the corner will launch the three. This one rattles home. Gramlich with 15 points in the first quarter. And she's got her first basket here of the fourth quarter and has 22 points for the game. Alma leads it by 2. Kicked ball out of bounds. Shot clock should stay at 24 seconds. It does. Russellville inbound it here with 6:51 left to go in the game. Shy Willis looking to come in for Russellville. And Thomas will check out. Leah's done some... giving Coach Stewart some good minutes here as they've had to fight through the foul issues by Talia Ely. I should say called on, not by, really. Now Drew Robinson looking inside for Z, Big Z. Nice move inside between the double team. Her shot was blocked from behind, and Alma has the basketball. Just couldn't get that one up. Couldn't get the ball protected when you're going up there. Couldn't shield it or anything. But you got to play good defense. How about a steal and a breakaway? That'd be an easy layup there. Let's have that happen. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Alma taking their time. Lydia Mann with it on the left side. Gives it back up top. They set a screen for Lydia. She's open for 3. That's her third 3 of the game. 41-36 and a timeout called by Coach Stewart. Lady Cyclones will take a timeout trailing here by 5. We'll take it with them. 41-36. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
The folks inside River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment not only to thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing here 41-36. Time's getting short, especially when you're struggling to score, especially with your big girls out. And Ely out with 4 fouls. And I was checking to see, you just don't know when Coach Stewart will put her back in the game, but it seems like she has not been able to get into the flow because as soon as she gets in, she'll get a foul called on her. Only 2 points for Talia. And the absence of Talia has been the difference in this game.
Well, she can't, you're right, she can't get into the flow of the game. What I was going to say, Alma has hit 4 threes in a row. Maybe I'll put a jinx on them or something where they'll start missing them, but He has got some good time from Campbell. Coach Stewart has. Coming off that bench, I say she's playing a good game for the Lady Cyclones.
I don't think we'll be able to take it inside without Ely. We've done it the last 2 times and had shots altered, shots blocked. I think Russell's going to have to either hit something from the outside or maybe get something on a little drive, like a little 10-footer like Brenna had. In the corner, here's an open look for Shy Willis. That one misses everything, and the rebound by Alma, Lydia Mann. Lady Cyclones trailing here by 5. Need a defensive stop. Maybe they're going to have to score some points off the defense. That'll help. Alma going to milk the clock a little bit. Each possession, you can milk close to 35 seconds before you do something with it. Going to set a double screen. They hip-checked Zariah Willis there, and now a timeout called by Coach Mann before the 5-second violation. So we'll take a break. Lady Cyclones trail it by 5 here with 5:28 left. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change superstop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Alma 41, Russell 36. The Cyclones have 3 timeouts left, and Lady Airedales with 2 left. Alma with 11 seconds on the shot clock called that timeout to keep possession of the basketball. Lydia Mann with it in the front court. It's around Brenna, dribbles to the free throw line in the corner. Gramlich fakes the pass, a shot up and in. They ran it all the way down to 4 seconds before getting that basket. That hurts. Puts us down by 7, and Ely going to check in at the next dead ball. You've gone as long as you can without her. In the corner is Brenna Burke. Gets along the baseline. Kicks it back out. Shy Willis to Campbell. Campbell on the drive is going to be tripped up. She'll take it baseline here. And we'll get a foul called on Alma. The second foul called on the Lady Airedales, and Ely will check in replacing Nazaria. 43-36, the Lady Cyclones trailing. Russell's inbounds pass comes to Brenna Burke. Shy Willis on the left wing goes inside to Ely. Kicks it right back out, Brenna Burke. Open, top of the key, three-pointer. And just the presence of Ely does something like that, where you get open looks from the outside because they have to honor that inside presence.
Yeah.
Lady Cyclones trail by 4 here. In the backcourt, they'll get across the timeline with a long pass to, man, that was close to being a 10-second violation. Haven't got in the front court with 26 seconds on the shot clock. Now they got 15 to shoot. 4:25 left to go in the game. It's a 4-point lead for the Lady Airedales. Gramlich at the top of the key, drives around her man, a floater in the lane. It draws iron, but they get the bounce there, and it's a 6-point lead. Looked like it was short. It was. It hit the rim, popped back through. 26 points for Jordan Gramlich. Ely, triple team, kicks it out. Burke, three-pointer, good. Brenna's got 16 and 3 made threes. Lady Cyclones within a three-pointer. They across the timeline once again. They get it to Presley Taylor, and they'll swing it around to the top of the key. The point guard's not one to score. It's been Mann, Gramlich, and Taylor's always a threat. Russell's done a good job on her, but there's Lydia Mann on the drive, down the right side of the lane, scoop shot, missed the layup. Gets her own rebound, lost it going up. Burke with it. Burke in transition, it's a 3-on-2. Spin move, left side of the lane, layup off the glass, no good. Ely trying to get the rebound, lost out of bounds as it was knocked out of bounds by Gramlich. It'll be Russell basketball here with 3:13 left to play in the ballgame, trailing by 3. Lydia Mann trying to get that rebound, tried to draw a foul on Talia Ely, actually went to the floor trying to get that call. Thankfully, they didn't get the 5th foul on Talia. Talia inside now, turnaround jumper, kept the basket, and she drew the foul.
When the official's hand went up with that closed fist, I was afraid he'd get a charge on Ely.
That's the 3rd foul on number 25, They put that on. No, okay, they put it on number 5. There we go. That could be 25. That's Ely. She was the only 25 on the floor. Talia going to the free throw line for the N1. And that was just a little touch foul. That was usually where you just let them go with it. Free throw is missed, so the Lady Cyclones continue to trail by a point. 3 minutes left to go in the game. 45-44. Alma with the lead. Jaden Gramblett. Left-handed shot rolls off the iron. We're lucky that one didn't go through. Lady Cyclones with the rebound. Big Z leaves it for Brenna. She's open. Top of the key. Three-pointer good. 19 points and Lady Cyclones with a 2-point lead. Missed the double dribble there as they get in the front court. Duggar with it. Gives it to Jaden Gramblett. Left side drive. Shot up in. And let's see. I thought I heard a whistle. No whistle. So we're just tied at 47. Burke, three-pointer. This one no good. Ball out of bounds. It'll belong to Alma. Maybe a little quick on that one, but Brenna, 3 threes here in the fourth quarter. She has 19 points for the game.
Well, she's feeling it right now, and like you say, that was probably a little quick. She didn't really have time to set up.
But when you're hot, sometimes you got to pull the trigger quickly. It's interesting. Talia comes out here and going to play a little bit of offense, defense maybe. As she's got 4 fouls, she comes out. And Campbell back in. Lady Cyclones giving chase. 2:09 left to go in the game. Shot clock at 23 now. We're all tied at 47. Lydia Mayen with it at the top. Backs it back out. 16 seconds to shoot. Coach Stewart's wanting to press the issue there. He doesn't want them sitting around spreading the floor. They're going to spread it, get Duggar open in the corner. Three-pointer no good. Backside rebound, Alma. Taylor looking inside. Ball tipped away by Campbell, but they keep it. Duggar has it. And that's what he's saying. He doesn't want them spreading the floor and just dribbling it out. He wants Russellville out in the front, out in their face there. Get on the scores. 20 seconds on the shot clock. We're all tied at 47. 14 seconds to shoot. A minute 26 left to go in the game. Still not making a move. And ball stolen away by Brenna Burke. She's racing the length of the floor. Takes it in from the right side. Layup is good. Brenna with 21 and the Lady Cyclones with a 2-point lead and a timeout called by Cody Mann. A minute 10 left to go in the game, and these Cyclone fans appreciating that. Brenna Burke with the steal and the layup. And she has 11 points here in the fourth quarter, and Russell with a 2-point lead. We're going to take a quick break. A minute 10 left. Russell 49-47. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball.
7 years. Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-style lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Brenna Burke with the steal and the layup going the other way has given the Lady Cyclones a 2-point lead with a minute 10 left to go in this ball game. And Cody Mann for Alma calling the timeout. He's got one left. Russellville with 3 timeouts left. Cody Mann, of course, the boys coach for 4 years at Russellville High School. He was 67 and 47. Left there to become the girls coach here, so he knew he could eventually coach his daughter. He's getting to coach his daughter her senior year here. She's one of the 3 players you got to fear on Alma's offense. Alma with the basketball. Russellville not going to pressure. Nothing in the backcourt. Looking to high post. It's Gramlich at the right elbow. She'll dribble out, give it to Duggar behind the 3-point line. Duggar working against Ely, backing her way in. Got to do something with it. That's close to 3 seconds, but she gets the bounce pass out. They're not going to call 3 seconds here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And a little push off there by Gramlich. Ball knocked away by Shy Willis. Gramlich gets it back 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and whistle. And a foul called on Russellville. With 3 seconds left on the shot clock, we get a foul called on Shy Willis. They are bailed out by the officials' call there with 3 seconds on the shot clock. And it was a loose ball, and people were just, they were going for it on the floor, and Russellville got whistled for the foul. So here, Alma with it, a fresh 35. There's a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They go inside. Player falls down with the basketball. No call. And finally, yes, a traveling violation. And Cody Mann looked at the official and he shrugged his shoulders. So, well, she fell down with it.
Not one official made a call. They were just standing there.
Yeah, they were waiting. I don't understand it. She fell down with the basketball. That's a travel. Lady Cyclones with it, going to try to run some clock here, leading by 2. They don't have to shoot. The shot clock is turned off. They're going to chase Brenna Burke and Fowler, and this is where it's to Russell's benefit that Alma has not been called for any fouls. That's their 4th personal foul. You got to get to 7 before you can put us on the line. They call a timeout, but we're going to keep it right here because I don't know if it's a 30 or a 60. Okay, Alma just used their last timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Yeah, there's an odd call there on that foul, but Russell ends up getting the ball on the turnover. And here's the thing. There's 14.6 seconds left. Alma's got to foul us 3 more times before they can put us on the free throw line. Shot clock's turned off. All Russell has to do is protect the basketball.
And just keep passing it, but you got to make sure your passes are accurate. You can't rush anything.
But here's the other thing. Russell's got 3 timeouts left. Alma doesn't have any. You get in a situation where you feel like you're about to turn the ball over, call timeout. You've got it to use. Russell could even inbound it in the backcourt. They got the whole court to use because for the 10-second violation, they can call a timeout, do it again. So for Alma, I'm sure they're looking to steal the inbounds pass. If not, they got to foul very quickly if they don't get a steal. Lady Cyclones lead it here 49-47 with 14.6 seconds left. Ely will be on the floor for Russellville along with Burke, Robinson, and both Willises. They'll inbound it near half court. Drew Robinson be the trigger man. She'll get it inbounds to Burke, and here's a quick foul. And no time went off the clock. They got to run something off. It's still 14.6. How is that possible? And they're not going to adjust it. So they fouled without any time coming off the clock. Off the inbounds pass, here's Zariah Willis breaking free and did not shoot the layup very smartly. She got fouled underneath the basket. She just running time. Now, time did go off the clock there. They ran off a whole 2.3 seconds left. That first timeout, no time went off the clock. How does that happen? Because Brenna Burke had a couple dribbles. Now, the next foul will put Russellville on the free throw line for the 1-and-1. There's 12.3 seconds left. And Russell's just got to get the ball inbounds cleanly. Zariah probably could have hit the layup, but very smartly. She says, I'm running time off the clock. And Coach Stewart, he's going to call a timeout and talk about it. Russell's got 2 more timeouts after this. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. Yeah, Zariah Willis could have made the layup, but you know what? You could have missed it too. She did the smart thing, control the basketball. That's the only thing you have to do with a 2-point lead, and she circled back around and drew the foul. I'm a little bit upset on that first foul that when Russell got the ball into Burke and no time went off the clock. That hurt us a little bit. That should have been at least a second. But right now it's sitting at 12.3. 6 fouls now called on Alma. The next one will put Russellville on the free throw line to the 1-and-1. So I'm sure Alma's talking about trying to get the steal, and then who do you foul? Well, at Russellville, who do they want to be fouled? That's who will get the ball inbounds. And the trigger man will be Brenna Burke. She'll inbound it along the right baseline, slaps the basketball, looks inside to Zariah Willis, puts the shot up and in, and she's fouled. Instead of just being safe with it, the Lady Cyclones drew up a play, got the layup. That is a gutsy call by Coach Stewart, and a fantastic call and a fantastic made shot there by Big Z. As she's going to the free throw line, a 4-point lead means a 2-possession game, no matter what happens here on the free throw line. 11 seconds left to go in the game. Russellville with the inbounds pass, and the free throw is good. 5-point lead, and they can't stop the clock. It doesn't matter what happens here.
No fouls.
Yeah, no fouls, and the ball goes out of bounds. The point guard dribbled it off her leg. I say even if they make the shot, you don't inbound it. Lady Cyclone's going to win this game. Alma cannot stop the clock. They're going to probably try to foul Russellville, and they do in the front court, but doesn't matter. 5.6 seconds left. And what I'm saying is Alma goes down, hits a 3. You don't have to inbound it. You get 5 seconds to inbound it. There's going to be less than 5 seconds on the clock. They do foul Brenna Burke, who will shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw is good. Brenna's had a heck of a night, hadn't she? She got 22 points.
She has. 53-47.
second free throw is good. I can say it now. She's perfect from the free throw line. I didn't want to say that
No,
going into that.
No,
but she's a perfect 5 of 5, and Coach Stewart calling timeout here. 54-47 our score. We're going to take a quick break. Lady Cyclones lead it with 5.6 seconds left. This is Lady Cyclone basketball.
Located in Russellville, don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op, we're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Get this, the Lady Cyclones were down 7, 43-36 in the fourth quarter. Since that time, they have outscored Alma 18-4. 18-4, that's the way you close a ball game. 5.6 seconds left to go in the game. The Lady Cyclones lead it here by 7, 54-47. And Brenna Burke just hit 2 free throws. Alma with the basketball, but they're out of timeouts. And I tell you, Coach Stewart, I'm tempted to just come off the floor. I mean, there's nothing Alma can do to win this game.
No foul.
Unless
you
get a bunch of technical fouls or something.
No foul.
Gramlich going to inbound it at half court. And they're going to go inside, and the pass is going to be intercepted by Big Z. The Lady Cyclones win it by a score of 54-47. And you talk about gutting out a victory, that's what the Lady Cyclones did right there. Talia Ely with 2 fouls called on her in the first 55 seconds. Had 3 at halftime, 4 after 3 quarters of play. She only had 4 points in the game, had a big bucket in the fourth quarter, but the Lady Cyclones gutting out the 54-47 victory here over Alma. The Lady Cyclones will improve to 15-4 overall and 2-1 in conference play. Your thoughts of the game?
Going back to that play at timeout, like you say, Coach Stewart drawing up that play where Z Willis was underneath the basket, shot it, was fouled, and was able to get a 3-point play off of that. To me, that really broke the back of Alma.
Yeah, it did, and Zariah Willis with 7 points. I'm sorry, with 5 points, but all 5 coming in the fourth quarter. That was huge because that gave you a layup, the and one, and the Lady Cyclones win it here by a score of 54-47. We'll go through the scoring totals for you. One player in double figures for Alma, and it was 24 points for Jordan Gramlich, 9 points for Lydia Mann. For the Lady Cyclones, they only had one player in double figures. It was Brenna Burke. She had 23 points in the ball game. 13 of those 23 coming in the fourth quarter, a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line. 9 points for Zaria Campbell. She had a fantastic game there, scoring those 9. That was 9 points that Russell really needed. She scored all 9 of those in the first half. 5 points for Zariah Wilson, 5 points for Shy Willis, 4 points for Talia Ely, 4 for Drew Robinson, and 3 for Aaliyah Thomas. The Lady Cyclones win it after being down by 7 at one point in the fourth quarter. They finish on an 18-4 run and win the game 54-47. They move to 2-1 in conference play. Alma falls to 1-2 in conference play. Lady Cyclones overall now 15-4. We're going to take a break and get ready for the senior boys action. This is Lady Cyclone and Cyclone basketball.
You can trust River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
If your business's telephone system, alarm system, cabling, or even CCTV aren't up to date, your business is not secure. Tracer Communications is a one-stop shop for new and existing businesses that value honesty, hard work, and quality solutions. So you can save time and money and focus on your business while they take care of your phone and security systems. And that saves you money and protects your investment. So call your local Tracer Communications at 890-6499 to set up an appointment, or visit tracercoms.com for a full list of services today.
Miller Roofing Company. They've served the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. Now, to keep up with demand, Miller Roofing Company is looking for reliable, experienced individuals to join a team that stood the test of time, serving their community for 31 years and is still going strong. To be a part of the Miller Roofing Company family, call 890-3499 to set up an interview or stop by 318 South Arkansas Avenue.
Welcome back. I'm still thinking about the girls' game. We have to turn our attention to senior boys, but that's tough. Lady Cyclones, people are going to look at that and say, hey, they won by 7. Good job. Lady Cyclones took the lead with less than 2 minutes left. So many big plays in that game. Don't forget Brenda Burke's steal and layup to give Russellville the lead. Zariah's big layup and foul. Lady Cyclones won that game going away. Let's turn our attention to the senior boys. The Cyclones 13-4 overall, 1-1 in conference play. The Airedales falling a little bit of hard times, 2-13 overall, 0-2 in conference play. The Cyclones on paper should win this game, but we could have said that about the Greenbrier game. As Coach Morgan said, Russell's going to get everybody's best shot. They don't care that people have graduated, new coach in. All they see is the 4-time defending conference champions. What are your thoughts on today's game?
Well, I think you try to learn from any loss, and that was a tough loss to Greenbrier. And I think what we need to do is go back to play our game. We cannot play this game at the pace of the opponent, and that's what happened really in the last 2 games that we've played. Well, how do you do that? Well, first of all, you control the boards at both ends. Secondly, you got to limit your opponent to 1 shot. We didn't do that in that Greenbrier game. And then the third thing to do is every time we shoot the ball underneath, it has to be a shot. We can't throw it up. So we've got the talent, we've got the height, and anytime we get the ball underneath that basket, we've got to muscle that ball up and get it in the basket. If we do that, and those other 2 things of controlling the board and limiting Alma to 1 shot, we can walk away with a victory. But we have got to do that. We've got to play at our pace and not Alma's.
The Alma Airedales always play tough here. I mean, they're 2-13, 0-2 in conference play, but they play tough in this building. And it's a beautiful arena. You come in, you're on the top floor. It's very dark everywhere except the floor. It's like a miniature version of some of the college floors that you see, where there's a bunch of spotlights on both sides, and they're all focused on the floor. So the stands are a little darker with all the focus on the floor. And it can be tough to shoot from outside if you've never played here before. So that's why it's a tough place to play, no matter what Alma's record is. The Cyclones and the Airedales. So we'll take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Russellville Cyclone basketball.
Hey folks, while you're up there visiting the concession stand, make sure you stop by the project graduation table. There's selling 50-50 raffle tickets. If you win the prize, you get half of the money collected tonight. The other half goes to support Project Graduation. Also, the Airedale cheer team has a table set up where they are selling raffle tickets for an Alma Airedale quilt. It was donated by Lauren Hicks, made by Phyllis Myers. All proceeds for that.
Medicare insurance, life insurance, long-term care insurance. We can help you find solutions. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates. Give us a call today and let us help you find solutions that best meet your needs. Giroux & Associates. Insurance in today's world can be filled with a variety of complicated issues, but it doesn't have to be that way. Let our professional staff simplify it for you. Giroux & Associates. You can call us at 479-857-2810.
You know, it's funny, you're sitting up here and you're watching people kind of mill around. We're on the Russell side, and I've seen 3 people walk up the stairs, Lady Cyclone fans, and they've all given a big sigh of relief and kind of wiping their forehead. That's kind of the feeling. I mean, not looking at me and doing it, just looking at each other and doing it. That's kind of the feeling, Lady Cyclones, after that 7-point victory. They were trailing by 7 in the fourth quarter, took the lead with less than 2 seconds, won the game 54-47, and what a comeback, and having to deal with Talia at the 4 personal fouls. And, I mean, you get in foul trouble early, 55 seconds in the game. And Coach Morgan, I looked down at him about 2 or 3 minutes in the first quarter. He was standing in the tunnel, and he's probably looking at that thinking, okay, what do we got to do? We got to make sure we keep our guys out of foul trouble. They're a little deeper than the girls' team is, but you got to adjust to the officials. The Lady Cyclones actually, I mean, they did the best they could with that and end up coming away with a victory. But the guys have got to be thinking that too. And I guarantee you, Coach Morgan, he might not have told us him, but I bet he talked to him about it, or he's got it in his head thinking about it already.
Well, it makes you a little gun shy because you can tell your people to be aggressive, but at the same time, if they're going to be calling like this, you want to back them off, but you really can't say back off.
Yeah, it's hard to do because you always want players to be aggressive, but maybe controlled aggression, and maybe that's what Russell will do in this game as they're going to take on Alma. The coach for Russellville, of course, Trenton Morgan. He's 13-4 as he's led the Cyclones to a 1-1 record. We're going to talk about the conference standings at halftime, but we can tell you that, as it always is, 2 games into the season, the conference season, there's a logjam there at 1-1. So Russellville wants to get that bad taste out of their mouth of the Greenbrier game and maybe go to 2-1. They're going to have a return trip going to Greenbrier. And, I mean, there's still a lot of basketball we play. There's tough places to play because Greenbrier is now a big game when we go there. But Russellville, Harrison, Van Buren, and Mountain Home all tied at 1-1 in conference play. Siloam Springs and Greenbrier undefeated in the conference. Other games going on tonight, Van Buren is at Mountain Home. Siloam Springs is at Greenbrier, and Greenwood is taking on Harrison tonight. They've just sounded the buzzer. That means both teams going to their benches and getting the starting lineup. So we're going to take a break. Come back, we'll give you the starting lineups that we get and also the tip-off. This is Russellville Cyclone basketball.
Do you need your wisdom or other teeth removed? Do you have a toothache? Are you considering dental implants to replace missing teeth or to help anchor a denture? Be sure to see Dr. Forrest Bale for a no out-of-pocket consultation at Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is contracted with many insurance companies and has multiple financing options to minimize your out-of-pocket costs. Have your oral surgery in a caring, state-of-the-art facility right here in Russellville. Visit their website at lakesideofs.com.
The heater broke down, I had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold, her nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, got a call, AshleyAir.com. When your heater breaks down, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got it fixed right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
Heinzman & Son Incorporated reminds you, when you need new tires or auto repairs, Heinzman & Son has a well-trained staff to treat you like family, and their goal is always on customer service. It's the foundation of their business, which is why so many people in the River Valley call Heinzman & Son their tire shop. Find Heinzman & Son on Facebook. Check out their reviews and call 880-1222 to make an appointment today. Heinzman & Son, serving the River Valley for over 30 years and counting.
This is Todd, Market President with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Alma High School Dyer Arena here, and they turn off the lights as the Airedale's getting introduced, getting ready to face the Cyclones. Quick programming note, I'll tell you because I know you're kind of far away from me, but also our engineer Stephen Berry. At the end of the first quarter, we will be joined by Coach Stewart. He got up here a little too late because it's a long trek from where the visitors' locker room is. So at the end of the first quarter, we expect to have the Lady Cyclone coach to talk about their 7-point victory, so we will not be going to a break during that time. For the Cyclones, the regular starting lineup is what they have tonight. It'll be Bryce Beavers, Dawson Schaefer, Caleb Carter, Luke Stump, and Cam Frazier. And a little programming note of our own also, as the Cyclones sporting the new red uniforms, Caleb Carter is going to be wearing number 10 tonight instead of number 20. And you superstitious? I mean, you think it's a superstitious change to switch to a different number? Well, not quite. The number 20 jersey came in. It's too big for him, so he's going to switch to number 10 tonight. And I say they're new. They're new for us. We haven't seen them wear them this year. For Alma, they're going to come out with number 1, Cameron Curd, number 2, Carmani Smith, number 11, Israel Towns Robinson, number 11, Matthew Schlegel, and number 15, Easton Boggs. They'll be wearing their white with green and gold trim. The Cyclones in their road red with white trim, and Alma is going to win the opening tip. Russellville with their jerseys has Russellville printed in cursive across the front of their chest. Immediately a missed shot, and Cam Frazier, it's the rebound, dribbles a length of the floor, and guess what? There's a three-pointer there, knocked down by Dawson Schaefer. I like the way this one's starting a lot better than the girls' game.
Yeah, it gets Schaefer hot right off the bat.
Absolutely. We were ice cold the other night against Greenbrier. It's good to see us knock something down early. This is Smith. Gets it off on the right side. There's a block three by Frazier. However, they get the rebound, and Curd, after had his block three, he's going to the free throw line as he draws the foul on Cyclones. This will be on number 10, Caleb Carter. Caleb Carter, again, wearing number 10 tonight instead of number 20. Curd going to the free throw line here for Alma, with Russell leading at 3-1 now as he made the first free throw. Let's don't get a repeat performance of getting in foul trouble early like we had with the girls' game. I'm going to protect Coach Stewart. I'm not going to ask you about the officiating. I don't think he can get fined there. There's a missed shot and a put back up and in off the free throw. Schlegel and gets it, and doing that has tied the game at 3. Beavers with the basketball. They get along left side to Schaefer. They're extending out their zone. They've opened so far. Russellville quickly attacked the first time, so it's their first offensive set. Ball was intercepted, but Beavers steals it right back. They did not reset the shot clock. I think they should have. I think they had it. So it's down to 10 seconds. Cam Frazier looking inside. Caleb Carter kicks it back out. 7 seconds to shoot. I don't know if Russellville notices. Here's Caleb Carter. He notices. Top of the key three-pointer, no good. Tipped out Stump. Tried to tip it out to friendlier waters, but couldn't. Alma on the move. Here come the Airedales coming in from the baseline. They lost it out of bounds. We're all tied at 3. 6:38 left to play first quarter.
Well, you don't have to ask Coach about the officials. You can just ask me. I'll be happy to tell you.
I don't want to get him in trouble. We can stay in trouble. That's fine. 3-3 our score here for the boys' game, and Carter with it on the right side. Alma coached by Dominic Lincoln, who at one time was an assistant coach at Russellville for Cody Mann. He left Crosset, his home school. He was coaching there for 3 years to take this Alma job. Steps between the double team and a traveling violation. I'll be anxious to look back at that one because actually you can do that as long as your pivot foot doesn't hit the floor. But a traveling violation called on Caleb. Alma with the basketball, early going, just 2 minutes into this game. Cross-court pass in the corner, Kurd. Right side three-pointer, no good. Long rebound comes to the Airedales. Number 2, Smith will shoot the three. He'll miss. Rebound underneath. Alma has it. They're killing us on the boards already. Shot partially blocked there. I think Dawson got the block. Beavers has the rebound. He'll bring up the floor for the Cyclones. Three-pointer on the right side. Dawson, boy, that hit every part of the rim before it went through. And Dawson Schaefer's got a couple threes. The Cyclones lead at 6-3. Here's Boggs inside. Shot high off the glass by Towns. No good. Tipped a couple times and Stump says that's enough of that. I'll get this rebound. Pass ahead to Schaefer. Feeds it underneath. Reverse layup there by Caleb Carter. What a find there by Dawson. He's not settling for the three. He finds the open man. The Cyclones lead at 8-3. In the corner, this is Boggs. He starts, drives, baseline, whistle, charge taken by Bryce Beavers. This is going to be their first team foul as the first on Boggs is whistled. Number 2, Amari Ellis will check in for the Cyclones, a 6'3 senior, and he'll replace Beavers, who just took that charge. Exactly 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones lead at 8-3.
You're talking about Stump getting that rebound. He did take that rebound with authority, and like enough's enough.
Cam at the top of the key. Ellis in the corner now to Schaefer. Schaefer tried to go to Luke as it was knocked out of bounds. Russell will have it along the baseline with 24 seconds on the shot clock. Carter will be the trigger man along the left baseline. He'll lob it to Cam, who's out on the left wing. Hands it off to Caleb. He's picked up Cam, fakes the three, steps inside, and the ball kicked by Alma. They'll reset the shot clock to 15 now. If it's under 15 on the kickball, it goes to 15. And Beaver's going to check back in, replacing Dawson Schaefer, who checks out. A couple of threes for Dawson here in the first half of the first quarter. They're going to give Russell the ball on the baseline. And Coach Morgan wants Bryce to be the trigger man. Looking inside. Nothing there, so he's going to lob it to Ellis, who has to catch it before it goes across the timeline. 4:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Russell leads it 8-3. 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Cyclones. Caleb will attack the baseline, beats his man. Nice underhanded feed. Stump has a shot blocked, gets it back, goes back up strong with it, hits the iron, no good. Rebound Alma. Stump had to be quick with it because he had to beat the shot clock. Long pass down the floor, and Alma had to save it in bounds, and they didn't. They threw it in the stands, in fact, about the third row back there on the end zone seats. And Schlegel, I don't know where he was saving it to. He tried to save it, and it kept going out of bounds. Stump will check out, as in for him will be Jaden Berry, number 15, a 6'6 senior. Russell uses a lot of players, and they'll use them early. Caleb Carter on the left wing. Berry's posting up his man. He's trying to get the basketball. He just not quite open yet. His physical play down low there. Berry pops out at the top of the key to get the basketball. Gives it up to Bryce. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ellis, open baseline. He'll take it. Feeds it underneath. It goes away from Berry, but Russell saves it. Carter pulls up. Free throw line. Good. Caleb Carter's got 4, and the Cyclones lead at 10-3.
That was a beautiful shot by Carter. A little bit of a fadeaway, looked like.
It's tough going for Russell, though. They're having a battle for every basket. This doesn't look like a two-win team, does it?
No, they don't.
3:30 left to play here in the first quarter. Russell leads it by 7 here. 27 seconds on the shot clock as Alma has it. Russell sneaking a trap in there, but they throw it over the top of it. There's Smith, backs it out. Still the trap coming. Gets it over to Kerr. Tried to go inside, ball was tipped and then caught by Kendrick. Just right place, right time. I think it went off the hands of Cam. Cam with it on the right side. He'll hand it off to Caleb. Beavers, left side, open look. Three-pointer will miss. Rebound, out of bounds. It'll belong to Alma. And now Dawson Schaefer will check back in for Russellville. And newcomer in the game, number 0, Junior Brown. He's a 5'9 senior, but not before we take a break. Russell leads it here 10-5. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone basketball.
We have sort of a hidden gem right here in the Arkansas River Valley. Central Arkansas Surgical Center of Russellville. They're high on the hill at the intersection of Highway 7 and Interstate 40. We're talking quality local surgeons in a variety of capacities who can help you when it comes time for surgery. It's not a hospital, it's a surgical center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to centralarkansassurgical.com or call them at 967-1117.
Russell leading at 10-5 here with 2:59 left to play in the first quarter. Both Cyclone and Lady Cyclone teams will travel to Mountain Home on Tuesday night. 6 o'clock start for the girls, and the boys will be right after that around 7:30. The game for you right here on FM 102.3 KCJC and also on Cyclone Booth YouTube. Smith on the right side, guarded closely by Junior Brown. He'll get it to Towns Robinson. They'll eventually kick it back out. Russell denying every pass that they can. A little bit of contact, no foul call. On the right side is Kurd. He'll dribble inside and a whistle, and let's see, what's the... I don't know, it's official on the far side making the call. I don't know what the call is. It's going to be a foul on Russell. I was waiting to see, and that's going to be on Caleb Carter, his second. Now, here we go. Second foul, and that was on the right side of the lane. The official out on the left wing made the call. Not saying that's illegal, but I'm just saying the guy's got fantastic eyesight to be able to see that far.
And he's not even wearing glasses.
Yeah, it's just with the official standing right there, didn't make the call. Occurred with it in the corner, three-pointer on the way. This one no good. Barry with a good block out here, but Towns Robinson trying to save it inbounds. Threw it out on the wing, and it is controlled by Alma. 2:18 left play first quarter. Rossville leading by 5, and now whistle, and what do we got? The official blew the play dead, but he has not made a call yet.
The clock, shot clock's not moving.
Okay, shot clock. All right. There's 2:15 left to go in the first quarter. And now they got it. They move it to 29 seconds.
Oh, maybe a little more than that.
Well, he talked to Coach Lincoln of Alma and Coach Morgan of Russellville. We'll see if it keeps being an issue there. Alma will take it baseline, feeds it long, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville. They're trying to get it to Towns Robinson. Shot clock down to 20 as they'll inbound it along the baseline now. Trigger man will be Carmani Smith for Alma. We've slowed down quite a bit. Our pace to start the game. Inbounds pass comes in the middle. They'll leave it now at the top for Kendrick. He'll launch the three. That's good. Coming off the bench, Miles Kendrick has 8 points, and he's cut the Cyclone lead down to 2. And Junior Brown near the top. Look at the high post of Berry, but doesn't get it to him. It's Dawson Schaefer at the top of the key now. Working against Kendrick. Here's Cam. He'll make a move on the right side, little spin move. Shot rolls off the iron. Rebound, Alma has it, and they can tie it with a bucket here. Minute 25 left to go here in the first quarter. Russell leading at 10-8, and now an offensive foul called on Alma. And you can see the push there. It was out up top in front of everybody, and a couple substitutions coming in for the Cyclones as Coach Morgan using this chance to get a couple subs in. As Stump back in the game, and Amari Ellis. Cyclones looking to build on their 2-point lead. So we're near the final minute of the first quarter. Alma makes the switch. On Russ, we got a mismatch down low. Amari Ellis will launch the three from the right side. Ellis knocking down the three, and he gives the Cyclones a 5-point lead. That's his 26th made three of the season. Brown almost a steal up top as they mishandled it in the corner, trying to answer with a three-pointer. That was no good. Cam with the rebound. Long pass down the floor is knocked away and stolen by Alma. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Ellis. Ellis just got called wrong place, wrong time there as he was near the out-of-bounds line. He's going to be whistled for his first and the third team foul on Russellville. 37.6 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Cyclones leading at 13-8. And Russell going to take the ball away. Beavers goes to the floor. He'll get called for the travel. He was just trying to keep possession of it. He just lost his footing there. And Alma will have it along the baseline. Shot clock is turned off. 29.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. We think we're going to be joined by Coach Stewart if he can get up here quick enough. Going inside, Towns Robinson misses the shot. Cam with the rebound. Fires it out to Ellis. And at midcourt, there's a collision, but he picks up the ball anyway. Leaves it for trailing Cam. Fakes the three. Steps inside the free throw line. Whistle foul called on Alma. Cam not going to settle for the three. He can knock it down from out there, but he's going to draw a foul on Kamari Smith. That's his second and the team's third here with 12.5 to go. And Coach Stewart is here. We're going to get him at the end of the first quarter. Ellis lost the handle on it. Beavers had it, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville. They're going to give it to Alma here with 8.2 seconds left in the first quarter. Russell leading by 5.
Sure like Russellville had the possession with that.
Smith has it. He'll cross the timeline. Feeds in the corner. Kendrick will launch the three. It's partially blocked there by Cam. His second block of a three-pointer. And now we're going to be joined by Coach Stewart. We'll give him the headset. Coach, I'm not going to ask you about the officiating, okay, even though we had plenty to say with 2 fouls until in the first 55 seconds. But if there's ever a team that gutted out a win, you guys gutted out that victory today against Alma.
Yeah, really tough. And, really the toughness, the toughness came from those first 5, but really the toughness that I was proud of is the toughness for Little Z and Aaliyah coming in off the bench. And with Ely in foul trouble and those 5, we're little without Ely out there, and they battled and they hit some shots. Lil Z come in. Those 2 were really tough tonight.
Coach, what happened? You were down by 7 in the fourth quarter, and you finished the fourth quarter on an 18-4 run, I think. What happened in that transition?
We hit a couple shots. I think Brennan hit it in the fourth. I think Brennan hit a couple in a row there, and that kind of sparked. Number one, you hit a couple shots, that helps, but then that just sparked our defense a little bit. And we did, when we went into our man-to-man, we decided to chase 3 of their girls instead of just chasing that one. And I think that changes because like 3 possessions in a row, we almost got 3 shot clock violations and just really grinded them out.
Real quick, is this good for your girls, not just to win, but to see they can do it if they get Talia in foul trouble?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. That gives them confidence because that's going to happen.
Yeah.
She blocks shots, and so that's going to happen sometimes.
Well, congratulations. We'll see you Tuesday night.
Thank you very much.
That's the coach of Will Stewart, the Lady Cyclones, with a 7-point victory against Alma. And I'm just going to keep going back to that. If you look up in the dictionary, gutting out a victory, that's what the Lady Cyclones did. They trailed by 7 in the fourth, end up winning the game by 7. And just gutting out that victory with a layup by Brenna with less than 2 minutes to go to take the lead. And Lady Cyclones win at 54-47. We're back to action here starting the second quarter. The Cyclone boys is leading at 13-8. Amari Ellis will launch a three. That one's good. That's how we start the second quarter. And now we have what? Oh, they didn't reset the jump ball. That's what they're saying now. So do count the basket. I was afraid they're going to wave something off here, but no, count the basket. The Cyclones got the ball to start the third quarter, and that's what they're doing here. Russellville chasing in the back court, Curd, but he gets it ahead now, and Russell with the steal in the front court. And here comes Cam. Pass ahead to Bryce Beavers on the left wing, back to Cam at the top of the key. Cyclones leading at 16-8. Ellis with 6 points. He'll drive baseline, and they say he stepped out of bounds. 7:11 left to play here in the first half.
Well, that was a good drive by Ellis. He's just trying to create something underneath the basket and just got a little bit close to that out-of-bounds line.
Russellville, they were cold shooting Tuesday night. They've got 4 made threes here in this ball game here, 2 by Schaefer and 2 by Ellis. They almost had a steal there at midcourt. Alma, Kendrick will launch a three. This one in and out. But the rebound underneath by the Airedales, put back up and in by Schlegel. He's got 4 points. 16-10. Cyclones lead by 6 here. Under 7 to go in the first half. Junior Brown running the point, looking the 3-2 zone now by the Airedales. Gets it over right side. They'll go down low and pop out in the corner. Let's see if they go this way. They do. Brown on the left side. They don't come at him with a double team. He'll take it baseline or actually in the corner. They get it back to him. He'll launch the three. This one's short. The rebound comes to Kurd for the Airedales. Kurd, bounce pass ahead. Schlegel fouled on his way to the basket. They get a foul called on the Cyclones, and Schlegel's going to shoot two. And this will be on Luke Stump, his first, and the team's fourth. Schlegel has 4 points tonight for the Airedales so far in this first half. Make it 5 as he hits the first one. Russell's lead is down to 5. Berry and Carter back in for Russell, replacing Brown and Frazier. It may be a lane violation if he misses this. It is. Russell stepped into the lane, and what that is if they make the free throw, it's no big deal. If they miss a free throw, it's a lane violation. They get an extra free throw attempt. It doesn't count as an extra attempt. They just get a do-over, basically. So Schlegel going to get another chance to make a second free throw, and he does. 16-12. Cyclones lead it by 4. And Alma going to pressure in the backcourt. Ellis, double team, pass ahead, tipped away. Schlegel has it on the steal. Alma, layup is good there by Tyree McGill, and they've cut the lead down to 2. Coach Morgan not happy, but not going to call timeout. A foul called in the backcourt. This is going to be on McGill. Morgan does this a lot. He likes to see how his team responds. He wants to save those timeouts. And Russell responds by drawing a foul in the backcourt. Ellis will check out. Dawson Schaefer in, as the Airedales and Cam Frazier also back in. Airedales still continuing to pressure in the backcourt. They got that last turnover. Figure they'll do it again. And the Beavers dribbles to the... And are they going to call over and back? They can't do that. They're going to call a timeout. Okay, as they call timeout, they did. I was waiting to see if they called the over and back because Bryce Beavers has stepped in the front court and stepped back. They did not make that call. You have to have 3 points, the basketball and both feet in the front court. And he did not have both feet in the front court when he did. I was getting ready to come unglued on that one, but no, they blew the whistle because of timeout by Coach Morgan. And he's not real happy with his team as Alma scored the last 6 points here. Russell led 16-8. They lead 16-14 here with the 5:55 left to play here in the first half. And Russell out of sync a little bit.
I think what he's upset about is Russell's not going forward toward their basket with this press. They're running side to side, and you just don't defeat a press when you're being pressed. That's not the way to move the ball, going side to side. Take the ball up the court. Don't stop and let that defense set up.
Russell with 6 made field goals so far in this first half. 4 of them have been three-pointers. So they're not ice cold like they were against Greenbrier, but not exactly lighting it up. And, again, this is a tough place to shoot. If you're not used to it here, and Russell has a lot of guys that did not get varsity time last year when they came to Alma. Russell will take the ball out of bounds at half court. That's the second timeout called by the Cyclones. Alma was still all 5 of theirs left. 5:55 left to play here in the first half. Shot clock for Russell at 26. It's Dawson, Stump, Berry, Beavers, and Cam Frazier. Russell going with a big lineup here. Cam will inbound it to Beavers. He'll take it up right side and draw a foul. And they are out of position, and Kurd made the mistake instead of letting Bryce go. He tried to ride alongside him, picks up his first, and the 15 foul called on Alma. That'll help us maybe get the line a little bit quicker. Bryce gets the ball at the top of the key off the inbounds pass, looking over this 3-2 zone. Fake pass by Kim. He'll get it to Dawson Schaefer. Dawson hit a couple threes in the first quarter for Russellville. Bryce open from the left side, won't shoot the shot yet. Shot clock down to 9. He catches the pass from Cam Frazier, knocks down the 3, but a traveling violation is going to be called on Bryce. So Alma can take the lead here with a 3-pointer, tie the game with a 2-pointer. Kurd going to walk it up the floor. Cam going to meet him as he passes the ball off. Kurd with it near the right side. Under 5.5 to go here in the first half. Brogan almost turned the ball over. But he gets it back on his drive, floats in the corner. Kendrick, a quick pass over to Schlegel. I don't think Schlegel was ready for it. On his drive, he's going to be fouled as he's tripped up. This will be the 15th foul on the Cyclones, and it's going to be on, they say number 13?
I think they Schaefer.
Yeah. It'll be Dawson's first. And they'll inbound it along the baseline here with 5:13 left to play in the first half. Russellville leading 16-14. Lob it to Kendrick up top, immediately shooting the three. Missed this one off the side. They're getting the rebound. It was Cam Frazier who had the shooter. He left him to go chase down the basketball. Cam dribbles to the free throw line in the corner. And a traveling violation this time called on Luke Stump. Israel Towns Robinson, number 11, will check in for the Airedales. We've been stuck on 16-14 for a while. Luckily, we're at 16. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Schlegel on the far side, and on the near side here on the wing is Brogan. Brogan will give it over to Curd. He'll launch a three-pointer from the right side. That one's no good. Brogan, the rebound, and he's fouled on his way for the offensive putback. He's going to shoot two. This will be on Jaden Berry, his first, and the sixth team foul called on Russellville. Branson Brogan gets his first point of the game there, knocking down that free throw. 16-15 the score. Rogers back in the game for Alma. Dawson will sit down as Caleb Carter. He's had to sit on the bench more than normal tonight because of two fouls. Second free throw is good. We're all tied.
That's Alma's sixth free throw. Russellville hadn't shot one yet.
Caleb Carter and Bryce Beavers in the backcourt. Caleb will pass ahead to Cam Frazier, beats his man in the corner Stump, and he traveled with the basketball. That's a third traveling violation called on Russellville in this quarter.
Two in a row.
And Russell will turn the ball over as we're tied at 16. This is Matthew Rogers. He'll get it along the right side to Kendrick. And here's a steal by Cam. And a dunk. I don't want to jinx it, but that's the way he always finishes those steals. And his two-handed jam gives Russellville a 2-point lead. And now we have a foul called on Bryce Beavers in the front court. There's just been, in the girls' game too, it's been tough to get a flow going because of how the officials are calling the game. We have 12 fouls called in this first half, and just not a good flow to any offense for either team. It's just kind of been always seems to be being stopped. And Rogers is at the 17th foul, so I had that wrong, and he missed the front end of the 1-and-1. The Cyclones get the rebound. I'd put one foul on the wrong side. Still 12 fouls called, but 7 on Russellville. And after Russell turned it over, Alma turns it right back. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Cyclones lead it by a score 18-16 thanks to Cam Frazier's dunk. Beavers on the right side and Cam Frazier on the left side. Cross-court pass to Caleb. Russell standing around the three-point line, moving the basketball around against this zone. There's Berry with 10 seconds to shoot. Tried to go inside. He does as it was tipped but controlled by Caleb. No good on the shot. Alma has it. Russell's trying to be there for the follow. Just couldn't get down on it. And the Airedales have it, looking to tie it or take the lead once again if they can hit a three. Schlegel passes on it. Cross-court pass over to Brogan. Take a baseline cut off by Luke Stump. And a traveling violation there as number 5, Matthew Rogers, drug his pivot foot. 2:59 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones leading at 18-16. Frazier, Beavers, Carter, Berry, and Stump on the floor for Russellville. Caleb, a bounce pass ahead to Berry. They'll give it right back to Caleb. Russell will set their offense. Cam at the top of the key. In the corner to Caleb. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Caleb beating his man, whistle, and a charge called on Caleb, and he just picked up his third personal. The 8th team foul, but there's no free throws on a block charge. Or I'm sorry, a charge call. Has to be a blocking call that awards the offense. Player control foul, now charge taken. And there's a push off there by Camden Curd, his second. That's the 6th team foul on Alma with 2:25 left. 18-16 our score. Russell with the lead. Beavers on the right wing. Coming off a screen is Ellis, who has 2 threes when he's been in there. Again, still gets the 3-2 zone. Russell looking to attack that here. Bryce backs it back out for Russellville. Pass was tipped, but controlled by Cam Frazier. Fakes the pass, pulls up, misses the 10-footer. Rebound, it's going to be lost out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville.
We just can't control the boards right now. We're having a hard time getting in position to get some of these rebounds. Alma's doing a good job blocking us out.
Dawson Schaefer will check in, replacing Cam Frazier, getting a much-needed breather. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Russellville leads by 2. Camden Curd. Bryce all over him trying to get that steal. Schlegel open, left side three-pointer. No good, long rebound. Bryce has it. He'll slow it up. Kind of had that decision where he had to make quickly. Do I push the basketball? Do I slow it up? And he slowed it up. Baseline, Berry. And now a charge taken. That's a good acting job. That's a bad call. That's a bad call there. It's a really good acting job. You get the foul called on Jaden Berry. That'll be his second and the 9th team foul on the Cyclones. That happened in the girls' game, too, where, I mean, that's good by the defenders to be able to do that, but, boy, you can't be fooled by a teenager like that. And there's a traveling violation. Again, this time it's Easton Boggs who drug his pivot foot. So we've been stuck on 18-16 for a while. Russell at least has the lead, but there's just been no flow here in this second part of the second quarter. Ellis, Beavers in the backcourt. Berry gives it off to Amari, coming in from the right side, and he's going to be whistling for the double dribble. Kind of mishandled it, and it hit up against his leg. And
thing about that call, though, the trailing official who was behind the play is the one who called it.
Cam Frazier will check in, replacing Amari. Cam got about a minute and a half breathing time there. They'll get it to Schlegel along the right side. He has it near the corner, looking inside to Towns Robinson. Shot high off the glass and in, and we're tied. Somebody finally scored. That's the first basket by Israel Towns Robinson, and it's tied at 18. It's a 12-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Dawson Schaefer in the corner, passes on it. Stump on the right wing, gets it to Berry. He's in the corner behind the three-point line, 12 seconds to shoot. There's Cam to the free throw line. Nice feed inside, pump fake by Stump. Missed the shot. Jaden Berry has it, and the shot clock violation is the shot never actually hit the rim. So, shot clock violation by the Cyclones, and 9.4 seconds left for Alma here to close out the first half. Inbounds pass comes to Kurt. He's double teamed in the backcourt. Gets to the head to Schlegel. In the right side in the corner. Rogers back to the top. Hurd will shoot the three. He'll miss it, and we've come to the end of the first half. With our score, Russell and Alma both tied at 18. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Hello once again, River Valley. Shane back with you for Off-Road Tire in the big city of Russellville. You want to make sure that you got your tires looking right. ATVs, your camper tires, you got to make sure those things are right before you get on the road and boom, you got a blowout going up to deer camp. Nobody wants that. Don't wait to hear the pop. Go see my friends at Off-Road Tire, just 0.2 of a mile past UEC Theaters in Russellville. Don't drive a wimpy truck. Off-Road Tire in Russellville.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community. A community made.
We're on break on the radio side, but I think Russell's going to get some free throws here or something. I thought they were talking about a jump ball violation.
For personal helpful service and convenient digital tools.
And the official, Scott from Van Buren's over there talking to Cody Mann. Cody Mann's a Van Buren graduate.
First State Bank. These are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more.
And I really thought they were talking about jump ball situation.
River Country. When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you
I'm curious, why is he talking to Cody Mann?
Well, I think he's initially he's trying to get. I thought he was trying to get somebody to go get Alma, and he was just hanging out over there. Because that official there is a Van Buren guy. Cody's a Van Buren guy. That official there.
They put more time on the clock.
Yeah, that official there has son that plays for the Van Buren golf team.
Real estate done a better way.
Okay, while you are gone on the radio side, we've had some developments here. I thought I saw Troy Norton and Coach Chatton talking to the official. I thought they were talking about a jump ball situation, who's going to get the next jump ball. And then I saw Coach Morgan. I didn't see him over there, and it was a shooting foul. It was a foul called on Alma, and it should have been a shooting foul there at the end. And I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the foul there. I think they called a foul there at the end. So what they've done, they put 0.2 seconds on the clock, and Amari Ellis is going to shoot the 1-and-1 for Russellville. And he missed it, and now it's halftime. So I really don't know what happened there, but I guess it all ends the same as we're tied here at 18. The Russellville shooting the 1-and-1 here, and now they're explaining it to Coach Lincoln of Alma. And so I don't know if he was getting an explanation that he wanted, but now officially it's halftime. And, boy, just a really slow-moving second quarter at times. Russellville, though, able to fight through some foul trouble for Caleb Carter, who has 3 fouls. Jaden Berry with 2, and Cyclones not real hot shooting from the floor. They only hit 6 field goals, but they're tied here with Alma at 18. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, they've hit 4-7 from the three-point line. That's probably what's kept them in it. And they hadn't even shot a free shot until this last one. Now they're 0 of 1. But I tell you where the deal is, we're not blocking Alma, especially when they shoot a shot, where they're getting Alma's getting too many offensive rebounds. We're not controlling the boards like we talked about in pregame. You've got to do that on both ends if you're going to win a game, and Russellville's just not doing that. Alma's only 1 of 10 from the three-point line, so they're not the hottest team in the world right now, but Russellville's just having a tough time. Alma has scored quite a bit underneath their own basket because we're just not blocking out. The 3-2 zone that Alma is playing has bothered Russellville. We're having a hard time working the ball on the inside. And I'm sure Coach Morgan's going to talk about that at halftime and come up with a plan to score on the inside.
Cyclones, a foul situation seems to be the thing that we were focusing on, but Rossville was led by Ellis and Schaefer each with 6 points, the 2 threes each, and Caleb Carter, even though he has 3 fouls, had 4 points. Schlegel had 6 points for Alma, 5 points for Miles Kendrick. And, when you're looking at it, though, they also just had 6 field goals, only 1 3, but they had a lot more free throw attempts, and that's where they're getting some of their points, too, as we're tied here at the half, 18-18. We're going to take a break. We come back, we'll talk to you about what's going on in the conference or at the beginning of the season and on Tuesday night and what's happening tonight. All that when we come back. This is Cyclone Basketball.
At Fleet Tire, point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. Fleet Tire knows the importance of a handshake and the significance of a referral. That will never change. At Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget because you, the customer, are always the top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress with Point S.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful, brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
Some thoughts about your home from Alathus Realty Russellville. Many will tell you spring is the best time to sell. And if you've been considering putting your house on the market, why wait until spring when everyone else is on the market and you have more competition? Why not go on the market now when there's less competition and get more for your home? If you're ready to sell or you know someone who's thinking of selling, get in touch with the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville. Find them on Facebook. Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Welcome back. We're at the half here, and the Cyclones tied with Alma 18-18. And we'll talk to you a little bit about what's going on with the conference. In the 5A West, we have 2 undefeated teams. Siloam Springs, who's also undefeated on the girls' side, I believe. They are 2-0, along with Greenbrier at 2-0. Told you that there was a log jam at 1-1. Russellville, Harrison, Van Buren, and Mountain Home all at 1-1. Greenwood and Alma at 0-2 in conference play. On Tuesday night, of course, the Cyclones fell to Greenbrier 41-33. But other games in the conference, Van Buren beat Greenwood by a score of 68-31. It was Siloam Springs over this Alma team 63-45 at Siloam. And Harrison and Mountain Home, that's a rivalry, and now it's a conference rivalry. Mountain Home defeated Harrison by 5, 59-54. Games going on in the conference. Harrison is at Greenwood tonight. Van Buren is at Mountain Home, and Siloam Springs is at Greenbrier. And on Tuesday night, the Cyclones will travel to Mountain Home. A long way to go as they travel to Mountain Home. Girls action at 6 o'clock. The boys will begin at 7:30. Now, as far as when you can see the Cyclones, Lady Cyclones again, they will be at Cyclone Arena on Friday night as both teams will host Siloam Springs. It'll be a tough battle, very important battle, both on the girls and the boys' side. We're going to take another break, come back with more of your halftime show. Russellville and Alma tied at 18 here at the half. This is Cyclone Basketball.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment not only to thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family full house care. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours. Thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Welcome back. We're here at the half. We're tied at 18. Cyclones back out on the floor. We're waiting Alma to come back out on the floor. That's coach for Alma, Dominic Lincoln. He was in his second year here at Alma. He actually graduated from Crossett and was coaching there 3 years when the call came to be the head coach at Alma. He was assistant under Cody Mann at Russellville for a couple years and then started his official coaching career as he was a graduate assistant at Russellville. At Bryant High School under Coach Abramson and was there for 4 years. He led Crossett to its first winning season in 15 years, comes here to replace Stan Flinner, which is not an easy task. Stan Flinner won a couple state championships in 05 and 11. He was here for the head coach for 36 years at Alma. And interesting note about Coach Flinner, he was the boys' coach, and his wife was the girls' coach. Madeline Flinner was the girls' coach. And in 2005, they both won the state championship. He, of course, won the boys, and she won the girls. And so that's always been an interesting note I've been holding on to. Every time we play Alma, I like to bring that up. That doesn't happen too often. Might be the only time it's ever happened because it just doesn't happen where you got husband and wife that are coaching at the same place. But they've about to stop this, I think, a little early, so we'll get ready for the second half. Congratulations to the Lady Cyclones as they defeated Alma in a very tough, hard-fought victory. Didn't take the lead for good until the final 2 minutes of the game, won it 54-47. Brenna Burke with 23 points in the ball game, and 9 points for Zaria Campbell. Talee Ely with 4, but you got to also say that she had 4 fouls and 2 within the first 55 seconds. So that's something that the Lady Cyclones had to deal with. And as we get ready to start the second half, it will be Alma basketball. Of course, we switched sides. And again, before we actually started officially the halftime show, I thought that's what they were talking about was a jump ball, but they brought the teams back out, and Russellville shot a 1-and-1. Their only free throw of the first half. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1, so that was it. And now we're ready for the third quarter to start. Alma with a basketball, and they immediately throw it away.
I don't know who he is throwing that to.
Sloppy pass.
I mean, the coach keeps looking at him. He's the one who caught the ball.
Well, maybe the coach, because the coach wearing a white shirt, maybe, I don't know. But Russellville gets a turnover. So we're going to try to break the 18-18 tie here. It's Carter, Stump, Schaefer, Frazier, and Beavers on the floor for Russellville. And Dawson is posting up outside the lane. He'll find Stump at the top of the key. Now Dawson, he's popped out behind the three-point line on the right side. Shot clock at 15. In the corner to Caleb. 3 fouls. He's got to be careful. But he'll catch the pass from Stump, inside-outside play. Missed the three-pointer, though, and Alma has it. That's going to take away Caleb's game because when he's in there, he likes to slash the basket, likes to play inside a lot. Here's a long three-pointer made by Easton Boggs, his first field goal of the game. And so he took that one from way downtown. He really didn't have a chance to get on him there because he was so far out. So they take a 3-point lead. 21-18. I was saying as Caleb's kind of been taken out of his game because of the 3 fouls. He does have it behind the 3-point line. He'll give a bounce pass to Cam, right back to Caleb at the top of the key. Russell moving the basketball. Schaefer open. 3-pointer, he answers. Dawson's third 3 of the game. He's got 9, and we're all tied at 21. Early third quarter.
I was going to say, Alma staying in that 3-2 zone.
Yeah, Russell's had some problems with it, so why not? There's a tipped ball by Caleb. Can he get the steal? It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Russellville. They didn't reset the shot clock, so it's at 25. This is Kamari Smith, who had 2 fouls and picked up his second one early in the second quarter. We didn't see him very much at all in the second quarter. He's calling for it. Almost had a 5-second violation, but Russellville almost got the steal, and they do now. As crashing down was Dawson Schaefer. He got the interception. Dawson with it on the right side, and he traveled.
I think that's the only thing those officials are zeroed in on.
Yeah. That's the 6th travel. 6th travel. 4 on us, 2 on them, I believe. We're all tied at 21 here. Alma with a basketball. In the corner coming off a screen is Boggs. 3-pointer good. Roy held scoreless in the first half, and he's got back-to-back 3s for them here in the third quarter. He's been their whole offense so far. 24-21, our score. Bryce.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't know
this
about
is getting
that
ridiculous.
A traveling violation on Bryce. I don't understand that because I think maybe he thought he traveled, gave the benefit of the doubt, and then called it. I don't know. But Russell turns the ball over, and Coach Morgan wants to take a timeout. We're going to keep it right here as it's just a 30-second timeout. Want to send congratulations to the Cyclone and Lady Cyclone bowling team. They had a 3-team match yesterday against Ozark and Clarksville, and pretty exciting match as both trailed going into the final Baker games. In fact, the boys trailed going into the final 2 frames and end up winning the match there. And both teams actually went on the road on Monday and beat Alma, both the boys and girls. And they'll be getting ready for conference play on February the 2nd. Both teams will actually travel to Hot Springs to play Lake Hamilton on Wednesday next week. Our score here, 24-21. Alma with the lead, 5:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Always something that we should keep. When we played Greenwood, we should be keeping their air balls. Tonight, I think we should be keeping the number of walks. Ball denied out of bounds by Cam, so we'll do it again. He's not going to make it easy on anybody, is he?
A little push-off by Smith there. Another push-off.
Getting close to a 5-second violation. Here's a steal in the back court. Cam had it knocked away, and now whistle and a jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Russellville. I don't like it when that official doesn't turn and point one direction. He points with his thumb over his shoulder for a directional. That's kind of odd, almost like he's hitchhiking. Bryce Beavers at the top of the key. Russell, though, does get the turnover. They have to use the jump ball possession, but we'll take it. Dawson Schaefer. They chased him out in the corner with 2 people. Dribbles away from pressure. Cam Frazier. Nice feed underneath. Reverse layup by Caleb Carter. Carter's got 6. Assists there by Cam, and the Cyclones cut the lead to 1. Here's Smith. He gives it off to Curd for Alma. Schlegel, as they set a screen for him, he's open for a long time, but he's not the one we got to worry about. It's number 15, Boggs, who hit 2 threes so far in this third quarter. They're going to call timeout. So we're going to take a quick break. 4:53 left to play here in the third quarter. Russell trails by 1. This is Cyclone basketball.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will be on the road at Mountain Home on Tuesday night, and then back home a week from tonight as both teams will take on Siloam Springs. Alma calling that timeout, their first timeout. They've got 4 more. Russell just with 2. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and the Cyclones trail by a point, 24-23. Right side, open 3 for Curd. He knocked it down. That's his first made field goal of the game. 27-23, Alma with the lead. Dawson trying to answer. He does. Dawson's got 4 threes, and 2 of them have been made right after the other team, Alma, had knocked down a 3. 2 of them have been answered threes. It's a 1-point lead for Alma. Backdoor cut, and the player fell down. He's able to get up, and Curd threw it away. A steal there by Caleb. Caleb's got to be careful. Comes in, left-handed layup, no good, and on the follow, we'll get a foul called on Alma. Caleb normally would challenge there, but you saw the fact that he's got 3 fouls. He was thinking about that very smartly and tried to scoop it with the left hand and avoid contact. They do get a foul called, and I'm surprised they're giving this a shooting foul. So I don't know when the call happened or when the foul happened because they get a foul called on number 15, Easton Boggs, his second. And to the line is Caleb. And what I mean by that is he misses the first free throw. It was Cam Frazier that got the rebound, so I'm kind of curious when the foul happened. If it was on the layup try, it was a very late whistle.
Very late. And that's the second foul on Boggs.
Caleb misses both free throws. Russellville continues to trail here by a point. Smith in the backcourt sees 2 defenders. He's taking his time. He crosses the timeline, floats it into the corner. Here's a 3-point try. This one no good there by Kendrick. And Russell with the rebound. And Caleb, as they yell wolf, because there's a Alma player behind him. He checked behind him, gives it off to Cam. Underhanded scoop pass inside to Stump. And a jump ball called. This will belong to the Airedales. Jaden Berry will check in for the Cyclones.
Well, that pass was low, and it was easy for Alma to tie it up and get a jump ball called.
3:50 left to play here in the third. Russellville trailing by a point. Pass along the far side. Boggs with it. It might have traveled, but Russellville stole the ball anyway. A pass ahead to Caleb. Carter coming in from the left side with the right hand, and Caleb Carter's got 8 points, and Russellville has a 1-point lead. 3:27 left. Russell leads at 28-27. Here in the front court, this is Kendrick. He'll drive, shoots one from the left elbow, misses everything. Getting the air ball rebound was Cam Frazier, ahead to Carter. Picks it back, top of the key. 3-pointer by Dawson Schaefer's no good. Kendrick the rebound for Alma. Smith will slow it down, and then he throws it to the left elbow, caught by Towns Robinson. Pump fake, nobody. He double dribbled.
He double dribbled
because he pump fake dribbled, and they don't get the double dribble call, but we do get an offensive foul called on Easton Boggs. That'll be his third. They missed the double dribble. Classic NES game, too, double dribble. 2:55 left to play here in the third. Russellville leading 28-27. I think these officials just having an off night. I mean, double dribble is something that you usually can see, especially when he dribbled, faked it, turned around, looked, started dribbling again. Here's Carter with it on the right side. Junior Brown, who checked in, fakes the 3, right back to Caleb. 18 seconds on the shot clock. They're on Dawson Schaefer. They know he can hit it. He's at 4 threes in this game. In the corner, Caleb fakes the 3. Started his drive, feeds it quickly and pass to Berry. Berry puts off the glass a little too hard. His follow shot is going to be partially blocked there and picked up by McGill for Alma. And he'll give it off to Smith. Long pass down the floor is going to be intercepted by Caleb. A 3-on-2. Crossover dribble, takes it all the way with the left hand, and it rolls in. 10 points for Caleb, and the Cyclones lead it by 3. This is Russell's game right here. This is what they want to do. They want to force the tempo and get the turnover by their defense there, making Alma playing a little faster than they want to. Smith, a bounce pass ahead to McGill. McGill, right side, lost his footing but continued to dribble. Whistle, timeout called by Coach Lincoln. 1:53 left to play here in the third. We'll take a quick break. Russell leads at 30-27. This is Cyclone basketball.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Well, to make you feel a little better about the loss to Greenbrier, well, we're not going to feel better about it, but they beat Siloam tonight. So that moves Greenbrier to 3-0, and Siloam now is 2-1. So thanks, Coach Johnny Johnson, who let me know that. He said their boys played first tonight. Must be colors night. Sometimes they'll do that. So a minute 53 left to play here in the third quarter. Alma calling a timeout. They have 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds pass comes on the right wing to McGill. We'll leave it now for Curd. Russellville challenging everything, even if they're 25 feet away from the basket. Here's Curd, takes it left side around his man, double clutch. He lost his footing there, and he's going to get a foul. He's going to get to shoot two, and the foul is going to be called on who? Bryce? Yep, that's his second. I don't know about that one. Curd going to the line to shoot two here.
It didn't look like anybody touched him. He just stumped his toe and fell down.
First free throw was good. And he hits the second. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. It's back to a 1-point lead for the Cyclones. Alma pressuring a little bit in the backcourt. Frazier double teamed in the front court, gets it off to Carter. In the corner, Dawson Schaefer will attack, and his shot partially blocked. They got part of the arm. He's going to the free throw line. Again, if you're just joining us, Caleb Carter wearing number 10 instead of 20 because number 20 red jersey was a little big, so that's why the number changed for him. He's played pretty well. I mean, we consider that he had 3 fouls there in the first half and didn't get to play very much. First free throw is good by Dawson. Lady Cyclones had the similar thing. They had Ely that picked up 2 fouls in the first minute of the game, and they had to play around that quite a bit. 13 points for Dawson Schaefer, his first trip to the free throw line. Make it 14 as he hits them both. Cyclones lead at 32-29. Pressuring in the backcourt. Schlegel, pass ahead, but still in the backcourt. And then Curd takes it in the front court. Double team, lost the handle on it, picked it back up. Looking for some help. He gets it back out. 1:10 left. Here's a floater on the shot. Missed, is tipped and controlled by Russellville. Dawson Schaefer racing in the front court, taking it all the way and drawing the foul. There was no stop there on Dawson. He was like, I'm attacking no matter what. I'm going to force them to do something. And he drew the foul. And it's the 4th team foul on Alma. And number 3 on Curd. Dawson shooting 2 here. Free throw's good.
Schaefer's just kind of taken control of the last couple of minutes of this game.
Yeah, he has.
He's done a good job with it.
Yeah, 4 threes in this game. Hit 2 of those in the first quarter. Missed this one, but he's got 15 points for the game. Cyclones lead it by 4 in the final minute of the third quarter. And now charge taken by Russellville by guess who? Dawson Schaefer. So he took the charge there on Branson Brogan. That's his first and the 15th foul. Took that one right at midcourt. 55.4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Russellville leading by 4. Cam will run the point. Quickly gives it up to Caleb on the left side. Junior Brown also on that left side. Ball was tipped as they tried the entry pass and stolen away by Alma. Cam trying to get the steal in the back court. He knocked it away, picked up by Caleb, and he puts the layup up and in. You see that quick check behind him, see if anybody was trailing him. Russell leads it here by 6. And a tipped pass been caught by Junior Brown in the back court. Gives it off Caleb. Pump fake, layup good. Another layup by Caleb Carter, but credit Junior Brown there with the steal and the assist. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Russell with some quick points here, and how about another one? Cam Frazier with the steal there, and he was undercut by Matthew Schlegel, who gets whistled for the foul, his first and the team's 6th. That could have been real dangerous. Cam was going for the dunk here with 13.2 seconds left, and Cam going to the free throw line.
That's his 3rd foul.
Oh, you're right. I had it marked down on the wrong guy. And the 6th team foul on Alma. First free throw is good. Boy, just moments ago, Russellville was behind, and you look down, and Schaefer's making move, hitting 3 or 4 free throws. Carter a couple of layups, thanks to Junior Brown with the steal on one of them. A couple free throws made by Kim, and Russellville with their largest lead of the game here at 10. 10 seconds left in the 3rd. In the backcourt, Smith still in the backcourt. Reach-in foul is going to be called on Dawson Schaefer, and he's frustrated with himself. Claps his hands. He knew he did it. His second, team second, with 4.6 seconds left here in the 3rd. There's a steal by Junior Brown, and Russell's going to run out the clock. They lead at 39-29. 1 more quarter to go. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Arkansas, tire and auto service, more than just tire. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience, know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas, tire and auto service, more than just tire.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Well, still line from Coach Will Stewart of the girls. He said he always tries to hold the lead. He figures if he can hold the opposing team to single digits in 1 quarter, he's got a good chance to win. Well, that's what the boys just did. They allowed them 9 points and outscored them, 21-9 there. Russellville leads at 39-29 as we start the 4th quarter of play, but a flurry there by the Cyclones to build up that 10-point lead. Junior Brown on the left wing, way out though. Him, Carter, Schaefer, Frazier, and Berry. They tried to go inside the Berry, ball never got to him. Went way off to his left, and Alma has it. Curd in transition will slow it up on the right wing. Almost lost his footing there. 7:33 left to play here in the ballgame. 3-point try, a long 3, and that's how we started the 3rd quarter. A long 3 there by Easton Boggs, and it's just you don't think about playing defense out that far. Here's a steal in the backcourt by Alma. Layup good there by Smith. Kamari Smith's first basket. And 5 quick points by Alma, and Cyclones want to take a timeout. 7:12 left to play in the ball game. The Cyclones' 10-point lead down to 5. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball.
This is telephone system, alarm system, cabling, or even CCTV aren't up to date. Your business is not secure. Tracer Communications is a one-stop shop for new and existing businesses that value honesty, hard work, and quality solutions. So you can save time and money and focus on your business while they take care of your phone and security systems. And that saves you money and protects your investment. So call your local Tracer Communications at 890-6499 to set up an appointment or visit tracercoms.com for a full list of services today.
Russellville closed the 3rd quarter with definitely momentum on their side, building up that 10-point lead. Momentum shifted a little bit to Alma there as they knocked down a 3 and a steal for a layup. They cut the 10-point lead down to 5. Russellville leading at 39-34.
You know, it's very difficult to throw a bounce pass into the middle to your postman. A postman likes that ball up in the air. He don't want to come down below his waist to try to pick up a ball. It's easy to get knocked away, and that's what happened with Russellville on that play.
39-34, the Cyclones with the lead. 7:12 left to go in the basketball game. And Alma hadn't pressured much. They did a little bit in the third quarter, and they did to get that steal there on that last play. So they're going to pick up Russellville full court here. They back off Bryce Beavers just a little bit. It's Beavers and Caleb. You got to get it across quickly. You got a couple seconds to do it, and they do, because they're going to use that shot clock as a 10-second violation. They try to go to Cam. It gets to him after it was tipped by Towns Robinson. In the corner, Caleb Carter will get it back out to Bryce. Russell moving their offense around a little bit. A little give and go there with Bryce. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Barry posting up. They got him double team front and back. 3 seconds to shoot. Got to get rid of it quick. Russell doesn't realize it. Dawson Schaefer realized it, but the time it got to him, the shot clock had expired.
I didn't hear it. Did you?
No, it's very soft. The shot clock horn here is very soft here, but it was right above the goal. And so Alma with a turnover there on the shot clock violation. And launching a three, it's good. Miles Kendrick, who's had 2 threes in this game, and just like that, our 10-point lead is down to 2. 8-0 run by Alma to start the fourth quarter. And now a timeout called by Coach Morgan, as it was very close to being a 10-second violation. In fact, there's 25 seconds on the shot clock. And the bad part about that is Russellville just used their last timeout. But, you know, you're a 2-point game, and you're thinking it's about to be a 10-second violation. And, Coach, look, I have us as 4 timeouts used, I'll be honest with you. And I've been looking at that the whole time because I had one less than what we had. And we got a scorebook being kept there, and they're going down to check that and make sure, because I show that we've taken 4 timeouts. I think it's been off almost the whole game. It shows Russellville with 0 and Alma with 3.
Well, even from here, you could see what Coach Morgan was talking about. He does not want them to throw the ball from side to side, trying to get it down the court. He was, I wouldn't say he's screaming, but he was telling them you got to move it forward, and that's what Russellville's not doing right now. And they're eating up the clock. And
They always seem to go with the official book, and the official book says Russell's out of timeouts. I don't think that's correct. I think they assigned one timeout to the wrong spot. But you got to go with what the official book says. 6:14 left to go in the game, and Russell's out of timeouts. They lead it by 2. I think we're supposed to have 1 left, and I think Alma's supposed to have 2. But it's 3-0 on that. Let's hope it doesn't matter. Carter with it on the left wing for the Cyclones, leading by 2 here. Little give and go. I almost called a walk there, but even the official said he juggled it. They go inside to Barry, hit the quick turnaround jumper, but well before the shot, we got a foul called on Towns Robinson, his first, but the team's 7th, so that'll send Jaden to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Jaden has not scored tonight. Russellville put a couple players on the line. Alma's got 4 guys in the lane there. 6:02 left to play here in the basketball game. The 1-and-1 made the free throw. Earns the bonus. That's so key. You miss the front end of a 1-and-1, it's like a turnover. But you make it, you get points. Russellville leading here by 3, awaiting the second free throw try by Jaden. Missed that one, but there's Cam with the rebound. Cam Frazier gets the rebound for the Cyclones. Leading rebounder on the team. Go inside to Barry. He's outside the lane. Double team. Somebody's open. They'll kick it out top of the key. 3-pointer short there by Schaefer. But Cam again with the offensive rebound. He's a rebounding machine. Leads the team in rebounds and steals, I might add. Schaefer at the top. There's Caleb. Takes it baseline. Sees the double team. Kicks it back out. Dawson fakes the 3 on the drive. Kisses it off the glass on his drive. Dawson Schaefer with 17, and the Cyclones lead it by 5, 42-37. Alma in the front court, pass in the corner, 3-pointer by Kendrick, good. Why isn't that guy starting? Good grief, he's got 11 points, 3 threes. And he's coming off the bench for Alma, 42-40, Russellville's lead is 2. Schaefer, open, left side, 3-pointer, can't answer this time. Ball tipped, and Towns Robinson fights with his own man, Smith, to get the rebound. Smith, a long pass ahead. They give it on the right wing to Kurt. Smith takes over. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the game. Russellville leading at 42-40. Alma with the basketball. It's never easy in the 5A West, is it?
It's not.
Left side, they threw it away. Again, they threw it to their coaches. He's going to have to wear something different than a white shirt because they keep trying to hit him with the pass. Dawson Schaefer's career high is 13 points against Rogers. He's got 17 points tonight, so he has a new career high. Luke Stempelcheck in replacing Cam Frazier. Russell going to move their offense around a little bit because of that. Leading by 2 here. 4:35 left to go in the game. Berry will attack baseline. A little layup, no good. There's a rebound Stump. His shot blocked, but Caleb has it for Russellville. So give the offensive rebound to Carter. On his drive, he's going to be fouled on his way to the basket. They wave off the shot. And Russellville still, though, is going to shoot free throws because that's the 8th team foul on Alma. It'll be a 1-and-1 here for Caleb. Caleb's 0 of 2 from the line tonight. It was 62% coming into the game. 4:21 left to go. Russellville leading by 2.
That's Smith's 3rd foul for Alma.
Free throw no good. And Towns Robinson with the rebound. Russellville 42, Alma 40. Alma in the front court just holding the basketball. 4:06 left. Pass over on the right side. Kurds open for 3. This one in, out, back in. They took the lead on a 3-pointer by Kurd, and that's his second made 3 of the game. 43-42. The Cyclones trail by a point. Cam will check in at the next dead ball for Russellville. Stump behind the 3-point line. Will dish it off to Dawson Schaefer. Double team. Gets the pass over to Beavers at the top of the key. 15 seconds to shoot. Dawson Schaefer takes it baseline there. Shot up, no good. Blocking foul is going to be called on Towns Robinson. He just got there too late. And it's funny because Dawson did the smart thing. I don't know if he was going up for the shot, but when the contact happened, he threw it up. He was kind of behind the backboard, but did the smart thing and say, I'm going to throw this up. It might go in, but at the very least, he's going to get a 2-shot foul. First free throw, no good. Cam Frazier will check in for Russellville. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game. Cyclones trailing by a point. Waiting the second free throw by Schaefer. He hits this one. And we're all tied at 43. Smith catches it in the middle of the press, and reach-in foul's called on Caleb, and that just picked up his 4th. That was not much of a foul at all. And that's only the 3rd team foul. You don't think that's a big deal, but it is a big deal because it's number 4 on Caleb. And
my goodness.
Yeah. That's tough. We've been getting the fouls on the wrong players, both boys and girls game tonight. Smith tries to get around Beavers. Beavers diving on the floor for the loose ball. Whistle and a timeout. I don't see how they could call timeout there, but because they didn't have possession. But they're going to use one of their timeouts, and they're going to make it a 60-second timeout. So we'll take a 30-second break. How's that? 3:14 left to go in the basketball game. We're all tied at 43. This is Cyclone basketball.
Miller Roofing Company. They've served the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. Now to keep up with demand, Miller Roofing Company is looking for reliable, experienced individuals to join a team that stood the test of time, serving their community for 31 years and is still going strong. To be a part of the Miller Roofing Company family, call 890-3499 to set up an interview or stop by 318 South Arkansas Avenue.
Well, 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in the ball game. We're all tied at 43. Alma calling a timeout. Almost lost possession as Bryce Beavers knocked the ball away just enough, and he dove on the floor trying to get the basketball. Alma got it back, called timeout. They have 2 more timeouts left. Russellville with 0. And it's going to be a tight end of this game. Lady Cyclones was that way. They took the lead for good with less than 2 minutes left, won by 7, going away 54-47. Alma with the basketball, 24 seconds on the shot clock as they get the ball inbounds to Towns Robinson. They're going to make him dribble with it. He's going to dribble in the lane, kick it in the corner. Kurd, a 3-pointer, good. That guy's second 3 of the 4th quarter, and it's a 3-point lead for the Airedales. And they're quickly pressing in the back court. Another foul on them is going to be a 2-shot foul because it'll be a double bonus. Bryce Beavers a bounce pass ahead to Caleb. Caleb on the wing, left side, three-pointer by Schaefer, no good. Backside rebound, Kendrick has it. Cyclones need a turnover as they trail here by 3. 2:44 left. Alma's on fire from behind the three-point line. Smith gets it in the corner here to Boggs. Back to Smith on his drive, kicks it out. Top of the key, three-pointer by Curd. Missed that one, tipped around, and let's see, out of bounds, last touch by Alma. I have them for 5 three-pointers in the fourth quarter. Remember, we started the fourth quarter up by 10.
Yeah, I've got them for 7 in the second half. So, yeah, they're hot right now.
Cyclones in the front court. Frazier will slow it up. 2:17 left to go in the game. Shot clock at 24. In the corner, Schaefer, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Alma. Let's get open looks. That's what you want, and we're going to foul called in the back court. A little frustration foul there by Dawson. That's his third. Just the 14 foul. It's not a bad foul, especially if you want to end up putting Alma on the free throw line. You got to get close to 7 there. So, and Coach Lincoln wants a timeout for Alma. 2:06 left to go in the basketball game. Russellville trails by 3. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone Basketball.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Welcome back. Alma 46, Russellville 43, 2:06 left to go. Russellville had all the momentum at the end of the third quarter, leading by 10, 39-29. But a team hitting 5 threes in the fourth quarter, it'll erase a lead in a hurry, and Alma leads it by 3 here.
Well, you think, are they this good? If they are, why do they have such a record?
Yeah, that's.
Or are they shooting above their heads?
Well, you need them to cool off for the next 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
You know, I don't want to say this has been a bad officiating game. I just want to say it's a little weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I think it's and there's a lot of poor mechanics too going on, and it's been tough to get used to. Alma with the basketball, 2:06 left to go, and Russellville, I don't know if they're trying to get a steal or a foul in the backcourt. They do get a foul in the backcourt. I think they're doing that on purpose. Bryce picks up his third. Because if you're going to be behind, eventually you want to get it to where you can put them on the free throw line. Only 3 seconds went off, so 2:03 left to go. Still in the back court. Still get a steal here. You give it off to Smith. He might have got away with a travel. He races in the front court. Ball knocked away by Russellville, and let's see. That should be a traveling violation. He went to the floor. He went to the floor with the basketball. That should be a travel, but they give him a timeout. So Alma uses their last timeout here with 1:56 left. Smith went down on his knees with the basketball. That should have been a travel. So, but they used their last timeout. So 46-43 is our score. Russellville trailing with 1:56 left to go. Alma will have the basketball. We'll take a quick break and come back with the finish. This is Cyclone Basketball.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm Scott. And I'm Corey, and we're the TreeWise Tree Guys. Tree work experts based in Russellville, Arkansas. If you have a problem tree that you'd like removed, trimmed, or otherwise dealt with, we're the guys to call. If you're looking for the best, look no further. We're the highest rated in the area. 5-star rating on Google. Give Jalen a call today, 479-222-0793. That's 479-222-0793. TreeWise Tree Guys.
Welcome back. Cyclones trailing by a 3-pointer. 1:56 left to go in the game. Alma using their last timeout, so both teams out of timeouts. Russellville has to foul 2 more times before they can put Alma on the free throw line. With 29 seconds on the shot clock, we'll see what Coach Morgan wants his team to do here. Foul, play good defense, see if you get the steal first. Smith, the inbounds pass to Towns Robinson. He'll fake the handoff, then he'll underhand flip it to Smith. 1:50 left. Beavers has it knocked away. but picked up by Alma, and let's see. A foul called.
From the official on the outside?
That'll be on Russellville, the 16th foul. And the official's gone and talked to Dawson Schaefer first. And he's talking to Dawson, and then he's going to call the foul on Dawson. So Dawson's just picked up his 4th personal foul. This has been poorly done. This has been poorly done. Inbounds pass comes in the corner there to Kurd. Russell still needs a stop. At the top there is Smith. He's closely guarded by Bryce Beavers. Here's a three-point try, and good. Well, we were all in his face there, and he knocked it down anyway. 6-point lead there for Alma. That's tough because it's 2 possessions if you can knock down a 3. They go inside to Berry. Tried to feed it inside. It was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Alma. With a minute 23 left to go in the game, the Cyclones trail it here 49-43. Russell needs a bucket in the worst way. A 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, anything. How about an and one? Cam Frazier inbounds it to Berry. Gets it to Beavers at the top. He'll drive, throw it wide open on the side is Caleb Carter. 3-pointer no good. Smith the rebound for Alma. They'll split the double team in the backcourt, get it across the timeline with a pass to Towns Robinson. Russell trying to foul him. They do get the foul called. Who's it going to be? If it's on Dawson, that's his 5th. It is. That's number 5 on Dawson Schaefer, who fouls out of the basketball game with a career-high 18 points. Junior Brown will check in for the Cyclones there with a minute 8 left to go in the game. And we're waiting Towns Robinson to shoot the 1-and-1. Israel Towns Robinson has not been to the line tonight. He's only got 2 points and knocks down this one. Makes it a 7-point game and a 3-possession game. Russellville and Alma both out of timeouts. Second free throw is no good. Cam Frazier the rebound for the Cyclones. Russellville trailing 50-43. Cam in the front court. Beavers goes inside to Jaden Berry. He's on the baseline, needs some help, gets it to Cam. Underhand flip out to Caleb, and whistle and the travel is going to be the call. 56 seconds left to play in the game. Russellville just committed their 7th traveling violation.
That is
amazing.
amazing.
Missed one there. Smith going to inbound it for Alma. He gets it inbounds right back to Smith. He'll bring it up the court across the timeline. A bounce pass to Towns Robinson. He'll attack there. Shot partially blocked there. Tipped around. And Towns Robinson gets it back. Goes back up. Shot blocked by Jaden Berry. And he's going to be whistled for a foul. I'm a little surprised that Alma decided to go for that. I mean, you got a 7-point lead. The clock is your friend. They attack, but it worked out for him because Towns Robinson's going to go shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight, as that's the foul called on Jaden Berry. That's his 3rd. And Towns Robinson with 3 points and make it 4 as he hits this first one. It's going to be hard to come back from this one. Russellville with no timeouts. They're going to have to score in a hurry. 46.3 seconds left. And may have to do it behind the 3-point line. And Dawson Schaefer, who's been their best one tonight, is on the bench with 5 fouls. Second free throw is good. It's a 9-point advantage. Beavers picks it up at half court as Russellville rolled it to the half court line. Caleb with it on the right side. Junior Brown. 36 seconds left to go in the game. Russellville trailing. A pull up long 2-pointer is good by Caleb. Caleb Carter knocks it down. Russellville in the backcourt going to foul. They'll foul Camden Curd. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2, I believe, because that's the 10th foul in Russellville. Is it, or is it 9? That's going to be the 4th foul on Bryce Beavers. It's going to be the 9th team foul, so it'll be a 1-and-1. And first free throw is good. 53-45, 27.1 seconds left. Second free throw is good. Well, they can't miss all of a sudden. Russellville led by 10 at the end of the third quarter. They trail by 9 here. Less than 30 seconds to go. Beavers gets it to Cam. Here's Caleb. Here, drive, shot, no good, but we got a foul called as they tried to take the charge. I'm still surprised Alma's playing as close as they are. They're hurting themselves when they're allowing us to score, a chance to score with time not running off the clock, which I'm fine with. Because here you can make 2 shots and the clock will stop, where if it's a made basket, the clock continues to run. 54-45, the Cyclones trail by 9 here. Caleb going to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. 17 points for Caleb Carter. .1 seconds left, awaiting the second free throw. Misses the second one. Rebound, Alma. Smith has it. That might be it. The lead for the Airedales is 8. They're going to pick up their first conference victory. Russellville not going to foul. They're going to play tight defense, but not foul. Russell's going to fall to 1 and 2 in conference play. Here's a flash and almost a steal made by Cam Frazier. And Alma fans are going crazy. I understand why. It's their first conference victory of the season. They feel like they have knocked off, and they have. They've knocked off the 4-time conference champion Russellville Cyclones, and Russellville lose it here by a score of 54-46. Just a cold quarter coming at the wrong time. The Cyclones led by 10 at the end of the third quarter, 39-29. It was a 3 and a 2 immediately to start the fourth quarter by Alma that cut it to 5 immediately, and you could kind of sense that we might be in trouble. And the Cyclones end up losing it here 54-46. The scoring totals for Russellville, they do have 2 players in double figures. Dawson Schaefer fouled out of the game with 18 points. Caleb Carter was 17. That's impressive when you think about the fact that he had to play through some foul trouble. He had 2 fouls in the first quarter and 3 by halftime. Ended the game with 4 fouls, but 17 points for Caleb. It was 6 points for Amari Ellis and 4 points for Cam Frazier, 1 point for Jaden Berry. For Alma, well, they had a lot of threes in that game, didn't they? 12 points for Boggs coming off the bench, 11 points for Kendrick coming off the bench. I question why these guys are coming off the bench for him. 14 points for Camden Curd, who is a starter for there. 3 guys in double figures for Alma. 2 of them came off the bench to do it. The Cyclones fall to 13-5 overall and 1 and 2 in conference play. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, the threes in the second half for Alma, 9 of 11.
Yeah.
And that's hard to keep up with. We'd have to shoot fantastic just to do that. We were 6 of 16 overall, but in that second half, we were only 2 of 9 3-point play. The big thing I thought was Alma did a good job blocking us out on rebounds. We were limited to 1 shot. It's what I said in pregame. We had to switch that. We had to limit them. We just couldn't do it. We just couldn't block them out. They did a good job rebounding.
I think it's the 3-point shooting that did it.
But it was.
You hit what, 6 threes in the fourth quarter. They were absolutely on fire, raced the 10-point lead early, and they just didn't let up. They were hitting all those 3-pointers, and you just can't keep up when you can't hit like that. Plus, when you're best 3-point shooter of the night, Dawson Schaefer fouls out of the game. He hit 4 threes tonight, 18 points, but fouls out, even though he had a career high tonight. The Cyclones fall here to Alma by a score of 54-46. The Lady Cyclones winners 54-47, almost the exact same score on the other side. We appreciate you joining us tonight for Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. I'll remind you, our next broadcast will be on Tuesday. It'll be a long way, but we're going to go up, I don't know what kind, all kinds of highways, twists and turns to get to Mountain Home. The girls' game will start at 6 o'clock, and the boys will follow at about 7:30. And that'll be on Tuesday night. I want to send a very special thank you to Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast. Thank you, Stephen. And also thank you for tuning in. Once again, our score. The senior boys lost tonight 54-46. Schaefer with 18 and Caleb Carter with 17. The girls came back and won 54-47. Brenna Burke with 23 points tonight for the Lady Cyclones. For Stephen Berry and Aaron Duval and Mickey Duval reminding you, if you're out in the back, as always, do wear white. So long, everybody.
Russellville High School basketball on River Country KCG.
Where a random act of kindness transforms into a movement. For trends of separate.